Live now. We are live, everybody. And Rambling Canuck is here with me.
Yes.
Oh
This
my
wasn't
goodness.
planned, folks.
Not planned. This was not planned at all.
I'm working on 1 cup of coffee. Mr. CCTV is lucky I like him.
Well, we are
Lord,
live right now. Captain Trek, hello, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be with you. Captain Trek, good morning. Wow, this is wild. I did not intend to go live this morning.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about, Rambling Canuck? We were talking about funerals and
Yeah, we went and got a little stupid and went and started comparing comparing
get
days that suck to us. Comparing days that suck to us.
Let me explain. All right, so my birthday is February, right? And so February 18th, often in Los Angeles, is rainy. And so I never really had a very good birthday. I really didn't. I mean, we would have family come over to the house. We would play games in the yard and things like that. But for the most part, when I got to junior high and high school, my birthdays sucked ass. Absolutely sucked. And it's been that way with me for 40 years. So how do you explain to people that you cannot go out and play basketball on your birthday? How do you explain that to people? It's raining. You can't go out on your birthday and play basketball. Okay. Whatever. It makes no sense to most people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me about Christmas morning when you are sleeping on your brother's couch and you get the phone call that says your dad has died on Christmas morning. How do you deal with that? Please, Rambling Canuck, please tell me, how do you deal with the fact that your dad has died on Christmas morning?
Well, as a person who has experienced both my parents going, you don't. That's the simple answer.
Wookiee supremacy. I gotta take the cigarette out of my mouth for this one. Wookiee supremacy says, blah, blah, blah. I was raised in Arizona. My birthday is the 23rd of July. Rain? Lol. Try boiling your skin off for your birthday.
Well, I'm April, so yeah, we get rain too.
Supremacy, that is or so snow. Funny.
We get rain or snow, one of the two. Kind of a.
And seriously, why are you all people here? Why are you here? Darth Haster,
they all love
Nancy
you.
Reed.
I
did not advertise this at all.
Yeah,
I just said go live, and now I'm live, and you people are all still here.
Yeah,
it makes all like no sense.
Well, get used to it. They all like you. You're just gonna have to deal with it. But I think if I'm going to be honest, I'm going to answer your question honestly. You don't. You just don't.
Yeah,
Um,
you never get used to it.
and I can say that because what got us talking about this was we got talking about days that we're not ourselves. There are times of the year. For me, there's two. There's the one that's coming up October the 22nd through Halloween. I am usually very easily angered. But that's just because October the 22nd, as of 1996, was the day my mother died. We buried her on the 28th of October.
Okay.
The other one is up until my 18th birthday. My birthday was my favorite time of year, other than Christmas. In fact, my 18th birthday was the best birthday I've ever had in my entire life. My 18th, because my 18th birthday, up here, I don't have to be 21 to drink. I have to be 18. So, being that I was a workaholic, I worked my full-time job, and then I closed down the bar for 3 days when I turned 18. And then I had a day off work, and I thought I was going to be able to sleep off the last 3 days of drinking. And then my dad intervened. So I had 3 days to party with my friends, and then I got woken up at 8:30 in the morning and informed that I was taking my dad to the vendor. I went, okay, no problem. Drove my dad to the vendor. He picked out a bottle of rye and a 2-4 blue and said, now that you've drank with your friends, you're drinking with me. So there went my plans of taking the day off. But it was the best birthday party, best birthday week ever. Fast forward 1 year.
Okay.
My birthday, 19, was spent at the Riverview Health Center watching my father slip into a coma. 3 days later, at 11:35 in the morning, my father breathed his last breath. 3 days after my 19th. So from that day on, from my 19th on, my birthday has a double meaning. One, I'm
Sure.
one more year older and less wiser. And secondly, I always take a moment of silence on the 25th and on the 22nd.
Okay.
The 21st was the last time my father and my daughter, my eldest, Faye, were ever in the same room together.
All right.
So it is a very retrospective week when it should be let's get out and party, which did affect my 20s just a tad. But yeah.
Now this is a story I was intending to tell eventually on Memoirs of a Pogue. On my birthday, February 18th, I intended to call my mother, so I called home. She told me on my birthday, that she had kicked out my dad.
Nothing like family timing.
Oh, family timing is brilliant. I called home. I was like, hey, it's my birthday. Wish me happy birthday. I kicked out your dad. Oh my God. Seriously?
Why does that sound like something my family would do?
That's
Oh my
my
gosh.
birthday gift. Seriously?
Oh shit. That's funny.
No, that is so much fun, though. I can look back on it now and laugh. But again, that's 25 years removed, right? So I can look back on it now and laugh.
You can look back on and laugh. I mean, God, throughout the years, it's funny now. Like when you're looking back on it, at the time, not so much.
Put the StreamYard in the chat, so anyone who wants to come on up, they're welcome to come on up, and we can talk about silly stuff.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Silly stuff. Well, since we brought up my father, I can bring. Let's see. No, wait. I got to make sure I grab a story that I can tell on air that won't get us cut. Yeah. That
I
would be
don't know.
oh.
It turns out that YouTube doesn't actually care about me that much.
Shit. Well, okay. I'll give you an example. My dad was a bastard if you had to be at the hospital with him for any length of time.
Okay.
Because my dad got bored, and if my dad got bored, you were in trouble. Because my dad would find ways to be unbored.
Good deal. Good deal. I like your dad.
we're up at the hospital, and Dad has been left to his own devices for too long. And we're sitting in the ER waiting for tests to come back. And a nurse walks into his room and drops something. And of course, she goes to pick it up. And my dad, without skipping a goddamn beat, without even hesitating, says as clear as day, you could have heard him in like the next 3 rooms over. Hey, Rob, tell that nurse to bend over further. I might know her. I have never seen a nurseborn turn red so fast in all my freaking life. And then, of course, as me, I've got to sit there and go, well, this is going to end badly. There is another one I can't tell on air because it would get nailed. No. Well, yeah, no, that's not. I say that one. Yeah, well, we'll leave that one for another day.
We'll leave that one for another day. Okay.
Yeah. But no, my dad was a troublemaker if you got him in the hospital for long enough. And like I was telling you, the one thing my dad hated about being in the hospital was the fact that he had to follow his diet. Because when he's at home, he doesn't have to follow his diet. And that whole you don't eat salt thing was, non-existent in my house. However, when his doctors,
there's no such thing as cooking without salt. Come on now.
Yeah. So my dad would, when he went to the hospital, had to follow his doctor's orders, which was no salt. People with bad heart conditions that have had 4 heart attacks, 3 strokes, and 2 triple bypasses aren't supposed to have salt.
Screw them. Have salt.
That was my dad's theory. So what my dad would do is he legitimately had to have 2 things of nitro on him at all times. One was bottle pill form and one was spray. Well, my dad went on the theory that, well, if the fast acting doesn't fix it, the slow acting isn't going to do shit. So he dumped the he dumped the pill bottle and put salt in the pill bottle and put salt in his pants pocket, so that he could.
Dad really was an asshole, wasn't he?
Wait for the nurses to leave and then pull out his little bottle of nitro and unscrew the top and add flavor to his food and then put it back. Nobody would dare look at my dad's medication to figure that out. So yeah, that was how my dad got around.
Really was an asshole.
He wanted to be.
Right on. I have no trouble with that. No trouble with that at all. Dude, what are we talking about right now?
I have no idea because I had no intentions of being on a live stream today, especially this early in the morning.
I didn't intend to be on live stream either.
But then I got called into a backroom meeting, and then I got, we're going live. What? I look like shit. I haven't even done my hair yet. I look like I just stuck my finger in the electrical socket because I just rolled out of bed.
Oh, you got that. You got that avatar thing going on, so that's fine.
We're gold. We're gold.
What are we talking about?
I have no damn idea.
I thought we were talking about birthday parties. We were talking about.
What's your best birthday cake you've ever had?
Hey, Doc Mama V, what's up?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear
I
you.
can hear you. Yeah, absolutely
Somebody,
clear.
somebody stole my silly putty. It's off. My silly putty egg is missing from its perch. Devastated. You have no idea. That's the golden egg with the silly putty in it that I've had for like 26 years.
Now, I am assuming that you don't actually have anyone living with you.
No.
So,
Just me and Sadie. So who stole my silly putty?
who stole the silly putty egg?
That's it. We're going hunting for the Easter Bunny.
That's it. It's over. You don't understand. 2 words. My son would come into me when I was sad, talking about silly stuff. Mom, got 2 words for you. Yes, son, silly putty, and then just leave. So I've
Silly
had this
putty.
silly putty and this stupid egg for so long because that was the golden egg with the $50 in it, at Easter time, back when I could afford it. And now,
You know what,
silly putty's
Doc Mama, I actually want to ask you your silly putty story
gone.
because we are silly this morning.
Right. That's why I'm saying. And then somebody stole it.
Someone stole your silly putty egg. All right, tell me. You said 23 years that egg has been there, and it's
Well,
gone now.
the egg I've had for a long time because that was for Easter or Resurrection Sunday or whatever, celebrating Isis, whatever happens. I call it Resurrection Sunday. I would hide little chocolate eggs. Yeah, I would. Thank you. I would hide little chocolate eggs all over the house, really hard ones and then really easy ones. And then I would get like those little bags of the colored eggs and 1 golden egg. But the golden egg always had a special something in it. Well, this year it had $50 in it because I could afford it. And it was a hard one to find. And it took my son a long time. And finally I had to give him hints because I was tired. I wanted him to find the egg. Anyways, so I kept that egg, and then he kept saying about silly putty, and I was searching for silly putty for one Christmas or birthday or something to give it to him. Like one Christmas, I gave him a box of rocks, actually, because that's what I do. I do silly stuff. So anyway, I gave him the silly putty. He went off to college. I found the silly putty, and I found the egg. So I put the silly putty in the egg, and I put it on this perch. So the collaboration of the egg and the silly putty, those two I've had for a really long time. And for real, it's gone. Oh,
The silly putty egg is gone. That's crazy.
We're searching the house for the silly putty egg. If you'd like to come on the little tour with me, we're going to find it. And there's Miss Weatherby. Say hi, Weatherby. She's a psychobarianalyst.
I am advertising this stream right now. I did not intend to actually go live this morning, but
I'm telling you, 10 minutes ago,
so
I asked Dad. Listen to me. I asked Dad. I asked God. Well, I asked Dad. I'm like, you know what? There needs to be an afternoon stream. I'm bored. I just woke up. I'm bored. And then poof, here you go. See?
Okay, well, that if I'm here for you, then that is all that is necessary.
I think we know who the culprit is. Do you think that one stole the egg?
Well,
I think Sadie.
That one God guy, I've met that God guy.
I know. The one God guy.
That one God guy, yeah, I've met that guy. How do you live? How do you live telling people that you love God, right?
Exactly what you're doing.
Crazy.
I love God. You can't get more plain than that. I love my God. I love my Jesus.
I love my God. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh God, that's it. Oh wait. Look what I did yesterday. Look, somebody said something about a unicorn, so I made my eagle into a unicorn colored eagle. What do you think? With golden wings underneath. What do you think? No, it's not an eagle, but she thinks she's an eagle. She's really just a dove. What do you think? No comments. Huh? Okay.
And Captain
Still
Trek
looking for the
shared
egg.
it out, so I will share it out as well. We're just doing silly stuff.
I found. Hey, I did find an egg, but that's not the silly putty egg.
No, it's not the silly putty egg. That's what you need to
No
find.
silly putty.
Find the
Egghead
silly
did it.
putty egg.
We need Batman. Egghead did it. Egghead stole the egg. I swear, I bet you Egghead did it. For those of you who don't know old Batman, there was an egghead. And I had a head. I bet you I got up in the middle of the night and hid that damn egg. How much I do stuff like that? Seriously. But I had a dream about Egghead. I'm like,
JJ, aka Sith Lord, is here. Hello, Sith Lord. Captain Trek,
Hey,
thank
JJ.
you very much for being here. Holy cow, Darth Haster. Seriously, I did not expect this kind of turnout for Let's Talk. Shall we talk? Shall we talk? What are we talking about now? Rambling Canuck, what do you got?
All right. So, what is the most creative birthday cake you've ever had?
Oh, wow.
Oh, I've got that picture on my laptop, actually.
Yes, you do.
Okay, share screen. I don't need to share audio. Holy crap. Hold on. Damn. Scroll down to pictures and there it is. Yes, the wedding cake that I created. Okay, so let's go back to share your screen, Microsoft Edge. No, that didn't work. Application window. That one. Mother, father, I cannot share my wedding cake video.
I love that, mother, father. I love that.
Hold on, there. Did it work? Is it sharing now?
Yes.
No, it's
See?
not. Okay.
Well, your screen is.
Well, yeah, the screen is. Okay, so I've got what's that movie called? My wedding cake video. That's all I want to share, for crying out loud. Come on. I can't share it. Okay, stop sharing. That's fine.
Bummer.
Oh, I are unhappy about this.
So what did you do? A birthday cake with your wedding cake on it with what, a big knife sticking out of it or something?
I don't have any idea what I'm doing right now.
And that's different from normal.
Right?
No, that's not different from normal. No.
Just throwing that out there, being helpful.
Hopefully, you guys actually saw the wedding cake.
Yes.
I know I didn't share the screen properly, but that is my cake. I made that. I made it.
So, what's your favorite? What are your top 2 favorite cakes that people have made for you on your birthday, Mr. CCTV?
Okay. So the top 2 cakes. Here we go. I had a vanilla cake that was pretty good. Actually, it turned out really well because it was one of my birthdays that I could still play basketball. It was not raining on my birthday. So, how old was I? 11, I think. I think I was 11, and the vanilla cake really turned out really well. I loved it. But for my 42nd birthday, I made the cake myself. So since I was the answer for the universe and everything, I made a chocolate cake. I mean, I had a chocolate cake, right? And then you slice that cake and you put chocolate frosting between the layers of the chocolate cake. And then you put a chocolate layer over the top of the cake. Oh my goodness, yes. I made chocolate cake for my 42nd birthday. It was brilliant. Welcome, Captain Trek. Welcome, JJ. How are you guys doing this morning?
Good morning, good afternoon. What's going on, everybody?
Holy crap, it's 10 o'clock already?
Yep.
Well, it's
Noon Central.
after 1 o'clock for
Rumba,
me.
you guys are like 1 o'clock in the afternoon already.
Nah, it's noon here.
Noon
Okay.
here. 1 Eastern.
Yay. Honestly, I did not know it was this late in the day.
Depending on what room I'm in, is what time it is.
So,
Fair
V,
enough.
what's your two favorite cakes that you've had people make for you on your birthday? Or you've
Wow.
made for
I will have. My favorite is probably my 18th birthday. I used to have this joke about purple dinosaurs. This is way before Barney, okay? And my purple dinosaur was not a Barney. But anyways, because we ate acid once, I was tripping my girlfriend out. I told her that purple dinosaur was over there in the corner, and she kept looking for the purple dinosaur. Anyways, my girlfriends got together and made me a purple dinosaur cake for my birthday and gave me a surprise party. And it was brilliant. It was hilarious. It was just absolutely amazing. And then this isn't a birthday cake, but it's a birthday thing. I don't know if anybody knows about Farrell's Ice Cream Parlor.
I know
CCDV,
about Pharaohs, yeah.
you have, yeah, it's a California thing where you go in, they had the pig trough and they do this big birthday thing for you. Well, my friends, I have awesome friends. Hello, friends in California. I love y'all. They kidnapped me, blindfolded me, threw me in my mom's yellow Ford station wagon, them big old thing with the seats that popped up in the back in the late 70s, drove me all the way from Glendale, California to Van Nuys, California, blindfolded and almost hogtied in the back of my mom's car to Farrell's. And as soon as I walked through the door, they had the pig trough right there singing me happy birthday. So that counts as a cake, but they made it. So, but those were my two favorite. But probably my number one is definitely the pink dinosaur cake. That's love right there.
Not the
love that.
purple dinosaur, though. The pink dinosaur.
No, purple.
All right. Cap,
Yes.
your favorite birthday cake?
Oh, that's good. Let
Or up to.
JJ go.
Or JJ. Whichever one.
Well, I have a couple, but they were way back when I was a lot younger. Less than 10. There was two of them I distinctly remember. The first one is a Spider-Man cake. I just fell in love with the way it looked. One day, if I can find the pictures, I'll show them to you guys. The second one was a Cookie Monster cake. Now, this was more than just, say, a traditional cake with Cookie Monster on it. No, this was Cookie Monster. Like it had the shape of the cake had a head and somewhat of a body, but someone took the time to pipe on the blue frosting to make it look like fur. And there was a big old, I'm talking about gigantic half of a cookie sticking out of his mouth with big eyeballs. I'm like, back in the late 70s, maybe 1980. It was gorgeous, and I just looked at it in amazement. I didn't want to eat it. I didn't want no one to cut into it because it was just awesome looking.
Awesome.
And then I have a third one. This is for my 18th birthday. I had a big, gigantic Supreme Pizza.
Oh, nice.
I got
Okay,
into that phase to where I didn't want cake no more. I wanted pizza.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to touch on that too. Cap?
Let's see here. One chocolate cake I made. The other one was a vanilla lemon cake I made. That's it.
Oh, vanilla lemon. Oh my God. Excellent, Captain Trek.
My mouth just started watering bad.
I am watering so bad. Yes.
All right. So mine are going to be a little bit different because they're not cake. After I was 12, I refused to have cake on my birthday because traditionally cake was something my mother made for my birthday. So after 12, that didn't happen anymore. So my aunt, who loved to bake, loved to bake. There was not a goddamn day that something, either an apple crisp, cinnamon buns, every freaking day. Every day. I got
all of the good stuff.
Okay?
All of the good stuff.
But anyway, so my aunt decides, well, I want to make Rob his birthday cake. The problem is he has explicitly said there's no cake on my birthday. So great. So how did my aunt solve this in the second most creative way I've ever seen? She knew that my favorite pie is pumpkin. So what she did was she made a very big pumpkin pie. Then she put, it was just like, basically it was 3 tiers. It was all pumpkin pie.
What?
Yeah, like like the wedding cake. So you got the base, and then you got like a separator, a second one, and then a separator, a third one. Yeah.
And Nancy says, I'm in the process of making a chocolate cake with vanilla pudding filling. Not sure what frosting yet. Oh, come on, Nancy. You know you got to do a chocolate frosting on that. Come on. You know you got to do a chocolate frosting.
Either that or strawberry frosting.
Pumpkin spice frosting.
No.
I don't know about that mixture. No.
Not with chocolate.
Pumpkin pie, but I hate pumpkin spice. Don't ask. It's weird. Anyway.
I know. No, me too. Go on. Sorry.
And then the second one was a buddy of mine decided that we were going to throw me a birthday party, but everybody knew my absolute refusal to have a birthday cake. So the way the guys got around this was they put 22 bottles of beer on the table, put candles on the 22 bottles of beer.
22 bottles of beer on the wall, 22 bottles of beer.
That was my cake, 22. For my 22nd.
Right on. That's brilliant. Check this out. Mr. CCD, I am a qualified baker. I am not a qualified baker. I went to culinary school for 6 months. But yes, if you are a qualified baker, please do so. I mean, obviously.
I want to talk to you, Mr. Qualified Baker. Yeah.
The Time Prophet? Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. The Time Prophet is a wonderful man. A wonderful, wonderful person. Sorry, go ahead with your
Beer
birthday
story.
cakes, Rambling Canuck.
Oh, those are two of my favorite. Was the pumpkin pie because that was the creative one. It was the year after my mom had gone, and it was just so awesome that my aunt had figured out that I liked pumpkin pie. So she made this big. It was just huge, and it wasn't just 3 pies. It was like there was decoration. I don't know what the fuck she did to it, but it was just awesome. And then the walking into my kitchen and seeing 22 bottles of beer sitting on the freaking table for my 22nd birthday with candles on it was freaking hilarious.
That's what's up, man. That's so cool.
Okay.
Bottles of beer. That's so cool. Yeah. I like that
Yeah.
one.
That is funny. I love it.
Although it totally changed the dynamic of, well, should we cut into this bitch or what?
22 bottles of beer on the wall, 22 bottles of beer.
And to answer the unanswered question, no, nobody else got to touch my birthday beers but me.
You had to drink all 22 bottles of beer. That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, also I'm gonna add one more into the mix. Now this one is a little bit more naughty. On my 19th birthday, I got a rubber tree cake.
A rubber tree cake. Come on, you gotta tell us the story now. You gotta tell us the story. Come on.
For anybody who ain't seen it, one of the Lethal Weapon movies, when Danny Glover's character's daughter becomes of age, there's this plant on his desk covered in condoms. A rubber tree.
I remember that. Yes. It's a rubber tree. I remember that.
Oh my. Well, I
Yeah.
know my friend made her husband a boob cake.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
A big old boob. It came out really good. I mean, it looked so real. My note, and then shoved it in his face. So that was pretty funny for his birthday. Here, have your cake and eat it too. She goes.
I'd be all weird. I'd be all weird about it. I'd cut the nipples out and save them for later.
Well, okay. So you've got a boob cake and you've got a rubber tree cake. It's fine. You know, that's great. For my son's birthday, I actually did. I did cakes for football and basketball. Oh man, that has been a long time. That was before my 3rd deployment.
Wow.
My son.
I had somebody make.
You know, when you do the birthday party for your son's first birthday party, right? And you do whatever you can. The son has to eat the cake. And so
Yes.
when I did the basketball, he literally ate the cake. I mean, he smashed it into his face. It was
Okay, Mr. CCDV, since you're bringing up what we do to our children, my daughter is the biggest tomboy ever known to man. So they made the mistake of allowing me to talk to the person who was baking, because I don't bake, I cook, I don't bake. And I got to pick what my daughter's 11th birthday cake would be. And so now keep in mind, my daughter is anti-pink, my daughter is anti-girl. Not allowed. But we all knew she wanted a football cake. Okay. So this is what her evil father did to her. And you can tell how amused she is by that picture.
Oh, okay, let me share that picture real quick. Holy cow.
I am an evil bastard.
What the
Good
heck
choice,
is that
Rambling
thing?
Canuck. Good choice.
It is a football with our princess written on it in pink everywhere. Because I'm an asshole.
You are an asshole of a father. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, go, man.
And then I guess the most proudest cake I am for my son that he liked that I actually had professionally done was this one. I gotta switch over, share, boom, there. Recognize the logo in the middle?
Hold on. There. Oh.
Awesome.
You're all hockey and stuff. Whatever.
Wow.
Hey, hockey rules. Sorry.
But yeah, no, the best, the one of the best reactions I ever got out of my daughter was when we brought her on the pink football cake. Oh, she had this look of I have to be happy, but I'm going to kill you, Dad. Look on her face that I just will always remember.
Oh, the pink football was awesome.
Well, the look on her face to me, all I saw was your time's coming, Dad.
yeah, pretty much. Yep. Yeah.
You all right, Mr. CCDB?
Yeah, I've been smoking for 21 years, so
Oh, I
let
know
it
the
go.
feeling. I
It's a
just,
smoker's cough. It's fine.
no, I understand, but still, got to make sure because we're not like sitting next to one another or nothing. I can't pat you on the back or nothing.
Okay, so Mr. CCDV, there was one Christmas. Now, Christmas is a big deal for me. Like it's the one time that I gather as much of the family together as I can, and I cook for 6 hours. So we were having a lot of people coming one night, one Christmas. So I decided that I was going to make 2 turkeys. Problem is I have
Okay.
a normal stove.
Yeah, that
And
would
I
be
wanted-
an issue.
I wanted to make sure that they were both still hot, so not cook one and then cook the other, right? Yeah. So allow me to show you my my solution.
Oh,
That was my
please do.
solution.
Yes.
Do you know how heavy 2 birds being pulled out of the oven at the same time is?
I do indeed. Actually, yes, I did go to culinary school, so yes, I do know what it feels like to pull 2 birds out of the stove at the same time.
They look good though.
Yep.
They do look good. They look very good.
But yeah, that was my solution. I just put them. I got a big enough pan and I could put them both in, and then yeah,
Did you say a pig enough pan?
That's
No.
what he said.
big enough. Big enough. Learn English.
I'm pretty sure you said pig enough pan.
No.
Well, I was thinking pig in a pan. That's easy. That's called bacon.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, I should have some soon.
Sounds really good. I think I'm gonna get me some here shortly.
Let me see.
So what's up, Captain Trek?
Not too much.
Yeah, it's just another day, right?
Yep.
Ugh. Seriously, I did not intend to go live today. Rambling Canuck can attest to that. We were just chit-chatting in the backstage after my Bible study, but holy cow. Why are you people listening to me? I don't have anything to say.
Because they like you. Oh. So, when my son, my eldest son, gets married, this is the picture that I'm going to make sure somehow gets blown up to poster size and somehow ends up somewhere in the church. Because Dad has to.
Are you sharing your screen?
Yes.
Rob,
There it
why you
is.
got to be evil?
Excellent. That would be perfect for your son's marriage.
Why, man, you're evil, dude. My dad ever did that to me? Now I say this slightly so people out in the chat don't get offended. My dad did that to me. If he wasn't already dead, I'd kill him.
JJ, you know you're on my stream. You can say whatever the hell you want to.
No. Just it's just the way the way it was worded and it came out. Some people will get offended by that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
There are
then-
people that'll get offended by anything. So yeah.
You know,
And
I lost my dad in 14, and it's still a little hard to deal with sometimes. But my medicine towards anything like that is if I can joke about it, then it's becoming better.
yeah. I lost my dad in 01. So yeah, I fully understand. And of course, Rambling Canuck, Captain Trek, you guys have all gone through all of the emotions that go through losing your dad, you know. I mean, my wheelchair ramp was built yesterday.
Finally,
Finally. Yes.
Finally.
I
Yeah.
wish I could have built that ramp myself. I really do. I know fully and 100% that I cannot build anything anymore. So when I have my friends come over, they come over and they do the work and they build the wheelchair ramp. I'm there making sure that they are doing it properly to my standard.
Mm-hmm.
right.
However, it's also at the same time like, how do I teach my son to be able to fix a sewage pipe? How do I teach him? How do I teach him to do that? Well, by showing him. So I need to go under the house. I need to cut the sewage pipe. I need to splice the sewage pipe properly. And he has to be there with me while I'm doing it.
Why you want to put your kid through that kind of shit?
That's well, you know, you got to go through shit in order to get shit straight.
Gotta get that shit straight. Bravo. Yes.
Yes, you
I
gotta
agree
get
with the
your
time
shit
prophet.
Yeah. When it gets that damn complicated, I'll just pay for it.
Damn right. Damn right.
Well, fair enough. Yeah.
You know, I can change. You know, I can change the oil on my car, and depending on what kind of car it is, I can change the plugs. Uh, you know, filters, check the fluids, stuff like that. But if it gets any more complicated than that, nah, you're going to the shop.
I'm one of those poor boys. I literally have to do everything myself.
Well, so am I, and I know a lot of people are, but there's just some things that either A, you're ill-equipped to deal with, or B, you just don't want to deal with.
Or
Oh, yeah.
or if you end up dealing with it, you're bound to fuck it up and make it even worse.
See, I was going to leave that one out of it.
So you might as well save money and pay for it straight out rather than having to pay more to fix what you fucked up.
Fair enough. And honestly, the wheelchair ramp literally has to go over one of my gas pipes. Now, let me explain. I had house guests here for several months, and I asked John to go under the house and make sure that the pipe that was coming in where I wanted to put the ramp was not a very valuable piece of equipment. And he came out of from the crawl space and he said, "Oh no, it's fine, you can cut that pipe." I thought to myself, I said, maybe you should go under there and check it yourself. And I did, and yes, it's a gas pipe. If I had cut that pipe with my Sawzall,
No. Oh, Lord.
yeah, exactly. And
We
so
wouldn't be having this conversation.
Oh, for God's sake, these. All right, I love them. I love them so much. I really do. And the reason that they lived with me is so that their kids would not be homeless for, 5-6 months, whatever the case may be. That's why they lived with me. But holy shit, how can you be so stupid? It's a gas pipe. It's a gas pipe. Oh, why did I have to go under the house myself in order to figure it out? Why did I have to go under the house to figure it out myself? Okay, so it's a gas pipe. Okay, so now my builder, my friend who is coming over today in order to finish the handrails for my wheelchair ramp, he knows that is a gas pipe because I told him it was a gas pipe. We've managed to cut the riser up to the point where I still have 3/4 of an inch of space between the top of the pipe and the riser. So that is my wheelchair ramp now. How does someone go under the house, look at the pipe, look at where it is connected, and go, "Oh no, it's fine. It's just a downspout for the water"? Oh, John, I'm gonna punch you in the face if I see you again.
Don't hurt nobody.
I'm not. I'm a very pleasant person, as everyone knows. Just holy crap. Be smart, would you? Please be smart. At some point in your life, be smart. Please.
Well, from one John to another. Next time you do that shit, bro, just say you came out and you found some pipes. Act like you don't know what the hell they are. At least that way you ain't at fault for something.
I could get away with that if I hadn't broken the gas meter moving
Wow.
my trailer into my backyard. my neighbor still hates me for that. I did actually break the gas meter moving my trailer into the backyard. Had I known that I could cut my front gate open and back my trailer into the backyard, that would have been better. But I thought, honestly, I really did think that I had to cut the backyard fence and move my trailer in that way. The problem is that the buddy I had helping me moving my trailer into my backyard, he did not pay attention. I did not pay attention. So when my trailer stabilizers picked up the chain link fence and pulled it, it literally broke the meter for the gas. Oh, yeah, that is, oof. It's an unpleasant experience. You got to get the fire department out there with their gas masks on. They got to put a plug down inside the thing, and then the gas company has to come out and actually replace the meter. I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed. I mean, I've been driving trucks for 30 years. So backing a trailer in and knocking over a gas meter, oh, so embarrassing. Oh, I was so embarrassed.
Well, the only thing I can say to that is, come on, Mr. CCTV, you know this line. Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. The ironic thing is when I moved my trailer from the middle of the backyard to the side of my house, my neighbor would not help me, right? He would not come out there and guide my vehicle movement.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, I've been driving truck and trailer for 30 years. So for me, moving the trailer from the backyard to the side of the house was not an issue. But my neighbor would not help. I was like, okay, fine. Whatever. Go ahead, neighbor. You're fine, whatever. I don't care. I moved that trailer out to the street and backed it back into my yard, and that is where it sits right now. But my neighbor would not help me. He would not help me. He said, I honestly thought you were going to take off the half of your roof. That's my son's room. I was like, I've been driving tractor trailer for 30 years. Are you seriously thinking that I cannot move a trailer? Oh, my neighbor is a very pleasant man. Wink, wink.
Ooh, there's a good topic for silliness. Let's talk neighbor wars. Wars we've gotten into with neighbors over the years.
I don't want to talk about my neighbor war.
Well, no, it doesn't have to be like this one. Just funny ones. There's got to be a few. I've got a couple.
I
back when me and my ex-wife had our own place, we lived in a very quiet trailer park. And what I mean by quiet, the type you can sit out on your front porch and enjoy the silence. And just hear the wind, hear the birds.
Mhm.
We had these people move in diagonally across the street. And they were, I'm not going to say a family, but it looked like a guy, girl, with a couple, say 7 or 8 year olds. And because don't know if they were married, don't know if they were just boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Just I'll just go ahead and say family. I'll use that. And then I'm a night owl. You guys know that. I was sitting there in my room. I had my own little man cave right at the front of the trailer, roadside.
And
And
the
I was sitting there
Time
playing it.
Prophet says, hold on just 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
The Time Prophet says, I have been living here for 15 years and I have not talked to a neighbor. Oof.
I like this guy.
I like you. Yes, absolutely. Okay. JJ, you finish your story. I'll tell my story.
No, I'm not a neighbor person. I lived in my trailer for almost 13 years, and I think I talked to one of my neighbors in 13 years. But anyway, it was like 2:00 in the morning. I'm sitting there playing my Xbox, just minding my own business. I hear boom, 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 boom. I'm like, the hell is that? I opened up the front door and I heard.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. About 2 weeks went by, and got all my bills paid, so I had a little bit of extra cash. So I went to the store and I put the hookup on. And then real early one morning, like 8:00, after my wife went to work, I got up, opened up the windows, cranked up my new surround sound system with the bassiest shit I could find. I was knocking pictures off the walls, guys. Okay, I just turned that shit up. I'm like, you want to play this game? I can play.
Okay. I got one after Mr. CCTV.
Yeah. Well, no, go ahead, rambling.
Okay,
go ahead.
So as you may have guessed, there was many things growing up that you just did not do, and one of those things was you did not annoy my father.
Exactly.
Then you made an enemy out of me. Well, there's these 2 young women that lived above us, and they liked to party. Well, my dad was in bed by 10:30 and up by 5:30 every morning. And I worked the morning shift at that point. Mm-hmm. And they'd party till 2:30, 3 in the morning. And this went on for 3 fucking days where they just partied for 3 days straight till 3 in the morning.
Holy
and it was driving
cow.
my dad sideways.
Holy cow, that is a long party.
So I decided, okay, it's Saturday, it's Monday morning, and they've been partying since Friday. So I figured they're going to be pretty hungover on the Monday morning, and I have to get up at 6:30. Now, the stereo system I had in my room consisted of 5 speakers. Well, all 5 speakers were situated so they were basically pointing up towards the ceiling. And their main bedroom was right above my room.
Right on.
So 6:30 hit, and I had one of those stereos that you could use as an alarm clock. I had it set for 6:30, and I had Welcome to the Jungle set at max. So it's 6:30 in the morning.
Welcome to the jungle. Right on.
They came down later and asked and apologized to my father for keeping him awake.
That is cool. That is cool. I lived in the barracks, of course, in the army. So I had my bass amplifier. I had my bass. Whenever it was Friday night, obviously it was always Friday night. Ugh. It was during the week as well, but I mean, you know, for Friday night specifically, I would put my amplifier in the window and I would play Metallica. Whew.
Oh yeah.
Every time I would play it on Friday night, I would play Metallica on Friday night through my amplifier, through the window, just to piss off all of the people that were playing hip hop during the week. Just drove me absolutely nuts. But I put that amplifier in there and I threw the Metallica through the amplifier. Whew, it was so much fun. It was so much fun.
I kind of do the reverse thing to everybody now, because you know you've always heard these guys riding through the neighborhoods. You know, they got boom, 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 and it gets kind of annoying after a while. And
And
I like
happy morning, dinosaur. Happy joy.
happy day to you, man. What's going on?
Right on, dinosaur. I love you, baby. I love you.
And I went and I reversed it. Every neighborhood I ride through, I got metal just blaring out my car.
Yeah, that's
And I
the
make
most
sure
fun part.
I make sure I'm in the right neighborhoods when I do it. And I'm just, you know, everywhere you go, you see the cars don't even got to look good. They got this wonderful sound system. I'm like, dun, 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 dun. I go everywhere. I'm blaring this shit. I'm like, yeah, I dare you to say something.
I do that with crooner tunes actually. So I use my not Bobby Darin, but oof.
That other Bobby guy.
Brian Setzer Orchestra. So I put my Brian Setzer Orchestra CD into the CD player. I crank that shit all the way up, and I'm riding through the neighborhood, blaring Brian Setzer Orchestra the entire time. It is so much fun.
If you ever want to piss off a hip hop car, all you do is you roll up with some good Brooks and Dunn, because they've got some really good bass in their songs.
They do, yeah.
And you just crank it, and they get really pissed off when your music is louder than theirs, and they no longer can hear their hip hop, and they have to listen to country. I'm just saying.
I did that yesterday. As a matter of fact, I did that yesterday. Every Saturday I got to go pick my brother up from his truck because he's a truck driver. And on my way home, I pulled up to the light next to this Cadillac, and I hear him just trying to bang away. Now you figure a Cadillac, it would sound a lot better what it did, but no, this sounded like shit.
No, you gotta put the amplifiers and the 12-inch speakers and everything. Yeah. So the Cadillac that you're talking about probably just has basic speakers in it.
Well, but this is a newer Cadillac, so that's what I'm saying. It should have sounded better.
Mm-hmm.
I just rolled my windows down all the way because I had them about halfway. I rolled them down all the way and turned up my radio. Disturbed was playing at the time, and I turned it up as loud as I knew I could go without blowing my shit out. The bass is thumping right out of it. The guitars are grinding right out of it. And he's sitting there with his window down. And I'm like, I hope you're enjoying this, asshole.
No, I have picked up my brother from a truck depot. He is a truck driver. But I've never done that.
I do it purposely, man. You know, people start acting all dumb like that. You know, I like loud music, don't get me wrong, but I try to be respectable about it. But if you're gonna be an asshole, you're gonna see what my shit's made of.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. I like
know,
that.
It's got to sound good to me. I don't give a damn what it sounds like outside the car. But if you make me mad, you're gonna hear what it sounds like real quick.
And T-Berg Sci-Fi Fan says, Flight of the Valkyries. All right, come on, everybody. Let's do the Flight of the Valkyries.
What?
Come on, do it.
I don't know it. That's why I went, what?
Flight of the Valkyries. You've never... seriously. JJ.
Listen, all right, I know a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of stuff I don't know the names of. So, you know, I may know Flight of the Valkyries. I just don't know what's called that.
Okay, fair enough. That's actually, yeah. No, I understand. That's fine.
Time Prophet, that's cool. That's cool.
If you have watched the movie, what's that movie called? Apocalypse Now.
Nope, never seen it.
You've never seen Apocalypse Now?
No, because when that movie came out, I was and I've told this many times to a lot of people. I know there are a lot of great movies that I haven't seen, largely because when these movies came out, I was young enough to not really care.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Da da da. Shit, I can't even remember it. There.
See, yeah, like I said, I didn't know that's what it was called.
No, I had no clue what the hell that was.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's Flight of Valkyries.
I had no clue.
Mm-hmm. You got me there, Pops.
It's like I heard it before. It's like, okay, that's cool. What's the name of the song? Yeah, don't care.
Da, 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 da. Yeah. That's Flight of the Valkyries. So
T-Berg says, my earworm job is done for the day. What the heck does that mean? Earworm.
earworm job is done for today. Okay. I will not sing Flight of Valkyries.
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell an earworm is, man. Get that shit out. Oh.
I just won't sing any more songs today. That's all. I just won't.
No, T-Berg says you get a song stuck in your head. Earworm.
Oh, okay.
Earworm, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've come across quite a few like that. No. Hey, MB Geeks in the house. What's going on?
Geeks in the house. What's up? All right, I'm gonna throw the link in there again because apparently I need to. StreamYard there. Good. Okay. Holy crap. Seriously, Rambling Canuck, did we intend to go live today?
No,
We
I
did
didn't.
not intend to go
I sure as hell
live.
didn't. I hadn't even had my second cup of coffee yet.
Shit, I ain't have.
Bitch.
I ain't. Hey, you lucky assholes! I ain't even had my first cup yet.
NB Geek, what's up? You're still drinking. I'm still drinking too. Let me turn my camera
shit-
on real quick.
This shit is good.
Holy
Let me
hell!
turn my camera on real quick there.
Geek, Geek, did you cut your hair off?
No. It's here. It's still here. It's just
Okay.
pulled back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just pulled it back. I gotta hear when I can get my hair cut at least once a month on the sides. I tend to pull it back sometimes, but if I don't get to the barber shop in time, it starts sticking out. You know, parts start on the side start sticking out, and I'm like, I don't
And
like
Yeah.
with it.
the prophet says he's 7 p.m. now. He's in UK, so you got to give him a little bit of credit for that being.
Wait a minute.
On
It's
the
7
stream.
p.m., but this early.
He's not usually on this early.
I just finished playing a game. I had just finished talking to my oldest daughter, who's talking about, she's about to turn 20, and she's talking about maybe joining the military. And of course, with her mom and I being both retired military, she wants to ask questions and stuff. And I was about to start playing a game, and then I thought, let me see if anybody's on. And then, of course, I see CCDV's on, and I'm like, Rambling Canucks here, JK's here, Captain Treasure. I'm like, I'll have more fun here.
Seriously, I did not intend to go live. I really did not.
Oh, wait. I have to show that. I have to share this because this will make JJ laugh.
Oh God, what are you doing to me, Rob? Come on, bro.
I can share it so it's decent.
You can share it. It's fine. I'm not monetized, so you can.
Well,
share
come on.
whatever
He's a,
you want.
they
to.
always, you know what they say, sharing is caring, right?
Hold on a second. No, it's somebody's picture. No, that was great.
That was brilliant.
That is brilliant. I love it.
That was funny. That was so funny. Lego Death Star, Lego Alderaan. I love it.
I actually cleaned up our bedroom. My wife, she decided she wants to be a part of the
Hey, Jeff
yard sale.
Franklin. Hello.
Hey, Jeff. Did you get some sleep, buddy?
Jeff Franklin. Hello, Jeff Franklin. Brilliant day. Absolutely brilliant.
Did Jeff get some sleep at least?
I want NB Geek. And he walked away from the camera. Okay, fine.
I was turning on my light.
I'll wait for him to come back. NB Geek, I want you to do the Wookiee.
Okay, give me a second. Let me turn on my camera. Let me get my hair. Let me get a comb. No worries. I can do this.
What are you gonna do?
Well, the Chewbacca cousin it thing. I don't know. It's kind of gotten both names.
Chewbacca, Wookiee, you know. Chewbacca is a Wookiee, so you can do the Wookiee.
Okay, this picture. There we go.
There it is. You got the Wookiee going on right now.
Okay, so if you ever wonder what happens when when a Scotsman who happens to like Star Wars gets too drunk, well, this picture should answer that for you.
There's the geek I know. That's cousin Chewit.
Cousin to it.
No, Chew, like Chewbacca. Cousin Chewit.
Oh, chew it. Okay. There's a guy in Portland who plays a set of bagpipes that shoots flames while dressing as Darth Vader, riding a unicycle.
I was at a Tractor Supply the other day picking up a Jenny on the off chance we were going to have, because I finally broke down and bought a Jenny after every time a mouse farts, my power goes out. And of course, after I bought it, the power didn't go out. But as I'm paying, his phone goes off and it's the Imperial March, and I'm like, oh yeah, baby.
And Jeff
Yeah, you
Franklin, oh Jeff Franklin, I'm sorry, you are on my very same schedule, right? So he slept last night for 4 hours. So did I.
Well, hey, I got a question real quick. Hey, geek.
Yo,
How much you pay for that Jenny? Because I'm looking for a good Jenny, something to keep me up at night.
$378. $378 for the Jenny, the attachment, and a couple other things. It was about $580 at Tractor Supply by the time I got, but I got a few extra things. They were selling two 5-gallon fuel cans for $30. So it was either 1 for $20, 2 for $30, and I'm like, I'm going for the 2 for $30.
Never mind, you missed the joke.
Oh, okay. Sorry, man. I've been drinking.
Come on, man. I said Jenny and keep me up at night. That you should have called on after that.
Is that a Forrest Gump reference?
I've done
Jennifer?
been drinking since 6 o'clock this morning. So, woo! I've been drinking. Ooh, a lot of whiskey.
You know what? I started drinking officially when I became legal at 21. All right, and I quit drinking, but I drank through the years. All right, and I still don't believe it would catch up to the amount of alcohol any of y'all had.
Oh, I doubt that you will ever catch up to the alcohol.
I know guys that drink more than a week that I had my entire life.
I'm probably one of them. The only thing is I had to give up liquor. But let's just say during my time in the Marine Corps, whether I was legal or not, I was heavily intoxicated.
Crimson Mist is in the chat.
There. Then you went to the Air Force and, pussied
And then I
out.
really learned how to drink.
You
And
really
work.
learned how to drink? You didn't pussy out?
Oh, no. I learned how to drink and work and did it for a long time till I got caught.
Well, I met this guy that was in the Navy at one of the bars I used to hang out, and we used to hang out a lot. And after that, I'm like, man, why didn't I join the Navy? Man, I could learn how to drink like this.
Don't ever hang out with veterans.
Let me tell you something. At my peak, back in my early 30s, I could actually do this. I could actually go up to a college student who had some balls to try and out drink me. And I said, okay. Said, I'm going to make this fair. And I told the bartender, I said, line up 5 shots. And the guy didn't realize what I was about to do. And he goes, so what? We're going to see who takes the third? I said, no, dude. I'm starting out with 5 to make it fair for you. And I went like this. Boom, 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 boom. But, And I said, now it's a fair fight.
Like I said, don't ever hang out with veterans. You will kill yourself if you try.
We know how to work with hangovers.
Well, well, that's another thing. Now, I've been drunk as a skunk just like any other normal drinker ever was. Never suffered from a hangover.
Well, the thing about a hangover is you need to never stop drinking.
That's why it's called hair of the dog.
So I'll drink whiskey and wine all day long. Now I go dry every 3 or 4 weeks just to make sure I can still go dry. But for the most part, I mean, I'm drunk all the time. I'm drunk right now. I've been drinking whiskey and water for 4 hours.
I know a guy like that. My best friend's Uncle Robert. We call him Robo. Always. He didn't drink water, cokes, tea, nothing like that. He drank Bush
Right on.
all day, all night, every day, every night. I'm like, how?
Hey, you got to look at the environment I grew up in to know how we understand that. My grandfather worked on a vehicle, and whatever he did as a mechanic, there was always a bottle of Jim Beam with him while he was doing it.
See, through the years, man, I used to drink
I don't do
Budweiser.
Jim Beam. Sorry, I don't like bourbon. I really don't.
Oh, then you wouldn't like this. Then you wouldn't like this beer because it's bourbon barrel aged stout, and it's 11% alcohol by volume, and it's got a nice.
Okay. Well,
It-
the 11% would be nice, but I actually don't like stouts.
Man, my
You don't like
roommate
dark
just
beer?
went.
You more of an IPA guy?
No, I'm the P word. What is that?
I'm trying to think.
Particular?
No, it's a beer. It's
Pilsners.
Pilsner. Yes, I'm more of a Pilsner guy.
What exactly is that?
Pilsner versus IPA versus stout.
Yes.
They're different. They're different types of beer.
Shit, that is a lot of work. Okay, hold on.
Oh boy.
Pilsner, you have the
Let the drunk guy explain beer.
don't let the drunk guy explain
I
beer.
wasn't necessarily just asking you, and I mean, I'm not Mr. Philosopher, whatever.
No, that's fine. And the Pilsner is, God damn it, I can't remember the name of the fucking plant that goes into Pilsner.
Hops, barley.
Hops. Oh God, thank you so much. Yes, hops.
Ugh.
Obviously, barley goes into it as well, but hops is what you do with a Pilsner.
Yeah, Pilsner is a type of pale lager, which is different from an IPA, which is Indian Pale Ale. And then stouts those are more the lighter colored ones. Stouts are the much darker beers. They're when you get into your dark browns, your black beers. Think of Guinness.
And you can do a chocolate ale.
Oh, that's what this has in it. Has some chocolate malt in it.
Okay, chocolate malt, brilliant.
Okay.
Roasted, malty, smooth. And let me tell you something. It is all three.
I have a question for you. This is for anybody who drinks beer. I don't care. See, most of the stuff I've had tastes god awful. Okay, I don't like the garbage that, like Coors and whatever that kind of crap is.
Mainstream beer.
Yeah, the mainstream shit.
Yeah.
Okay, what is a beer that doesn't taste like chilled
Beer?
piss?
I would recommend Shiner Bock.
Shiner Bock, some Sam Adams.
'Cause, I mean,
but here's the
I
thing.
can't imagine what beer, what piss tastes like, but I know what it smells like, and that's what most beer smells like to me.
Yes, and you're
what you
talking
should
about
do-
mostly Pilsners. So you really don't. You want to stay away from that. I would say Shiner Bock or the Irish.
You mean like Guinness?
Guinness, yes.
Guinness Extra Stout. See, I don't like Guinness per se, but I like Guinness Extra Stout. But Captain Trek, here's an idea for you there.
Okay.
What state are you in?
You ought to know.
No, I forgot. I'm drawing a blank.
It's in the
Missouri.
Midwest. That's
Oh, you're in
fine.
Missouri. Okay, so check like a Pop Dots or something, or go to a local liquor, go to a beer and liquor store, and what you should be able to find is in at least somewhere you can make sample 6-packs. Like you can pick different beers to try out. You don't have to buy the same 6-pack. You can actually customize them. And
Yeah.
that'll give you a chance to try a little variety of different beers and find something maybe you like. And
You
maybe
can
that
do that
will
in
help
a
your
lot of
palate.
grocery stores now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you can
some
do that
grocery
in
stores will do
Safeway.
that.
The grocery stores here in Utah will do that, where you can do a sampler 6-pack as well, cans and bottles, and they'll have, you can get a single serve or you can just get a 6-pack.
Yeah.
But go to a place
Also-
that actually has somebody who knows what the hell they're talking about with beer. Go in there, because if you ask the proper questions, say, I don't want any mainstream beer. I don't want anything that tastes like piss. Give them an idea of what you want to try, and they'll help you put a sample pack together.
I have the Chimay. Chimay Blue is one of my favorite beers. All right, but it's only 12% alcohol. It's only 12%.
Well, what I'm drinking is
So-
11%, and it's freaking awesome.
And Chimay Blue is just beautiful. I love Chimay Blue. So
Now,
if you're not a beer drinker, then Chimay Blue may be the best choice for you.
Now, me, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm a freaking beer snob. I try to sample every type of beer I can get my hands on, and when I find something really good, I stick with it. But I can't drink mainstream beer anymore. I can't drink Budweiser. I can't drink any of that Coors or any of that stuff anymore. I just can't handle it.
That's why I drink
You drink.
no, it's a beer, for God's sake. Why can't I not remember the name? Okay, Chimay Blue is brilliant. I will drink Chimay Blue every time. What do I drink? Oh, Shiner Bock. I will drink Shiner Bock till the day I die because I love Shiner Bock.
I'm a Sam Adams guy. I love Sam Adams, especially when the winter one comes out. Oh yeah, that Oktoberfest and the winter one. Yeah. And when the Imperials are available, oh yeah.
Captain Trek, if I may offer another small suggestion.
Yes.
Now you have a problem with the smell. It smells like ass or piss or whatever you
Yeah.
want to call it. Okay, this is something I've noticed. Now you guys can agree with me or not, but this is me personally. The colder the beer, the better.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing with Shiner Bock. You can get a 6-pack and set it in your living room, and you can still drink the Shiner Bock.
I'll put it to you this way. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that whole thing because I'll go get beer, and then I'll immediately pop one, and I'll throw at least two in the freezer. And the two in the freezer are gonna taste so much better 45 minutes later than the one I just drank.
Mhm.
There's
Okay, all right. I will let you have that
Well,
opinion.
the reason why I say that is because the warmer the beer gets, the worse it's going to smell.
yes.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, that is fair enough. For
And
the
another
most
thing
part,
too, if you can, go visit a microbrewery.
Yes.
You'll be amazed. They can make a
Oh,
whole variety of beers, and we can.
there is a brewery down the street from where I live. Oh my God, they
Mhm.
make the best beers.
Have a
They
good one, Time Prophet.
really do.
Have a good one, Time Prophet. Yeah, there's actually CCDV. There's a brewery that just opened up. The problem is they opened up 1 week before COVID hit, so I'm still waiting to go. I'm still
Oh
waiting to go try
man,
them out
Oh my
because I was kind of
God,
excited because yeah, microbreweries. Oh my god, those fuckers are hidden gems.
They
check
are
this shit out, yo.
really hitting gems. They
Oh,
really are.
here's something else too. Sometimes there'll be microbreweries that'll sell growlers, and you can get a
Oh,
refill of
the
that.
growlers. I love the
Yes.
growlers. Yes.
Mhm.
Take the
We got
growler home and drink it. Oh my God.
Yep.
Yes.
we
The
got a
growlers are awesome.
distillery down in a little place called St. Augustine, which is south of me. And what they did during the beer bug season is they stopped production and they put their alcohol to better use. They switched gears and started making hand
Yep.
sanitizer.
Yep, they did that too with some of the local distilleries, like Five Wives up in Ogden, and also down near my neck of the woods, Outlaw Distillery.
And
They also went into making sanitizers.
Jeff Franklin says, I hate the smell of it. I hate the taste of it.
Well, it's not meant for everybody.
Well, yeah, beer is.
Oh God, Jeff, I
Well,
forgot
I
you're in
mean,
California with all that shit. Yeah, I remember living in California and dealing with all that fucking smoke. It's freaking ridiculous. Oh,
you got to deal with the taste of beer. I mean,
it's an acquired taste. I mean, it
Yes.
just is.
Hmm.
There's
Yeah.
no way around it. It's an acquired taste. Oh, he's in Texas. Oh,
Texas.
that's right, you're in Texas. But they're getting stuck. Well, Texas seems to always like to get fucked by Californians for some reason. Guess the smoke ain't no different. Hey, JK, you said you're south of St. Augustine. You near Jacksonville?
No. I'm in Jacksonville.
No way.
I'm in Jacksonville. St. Augustine is about where I'm at in town. I'm about 30 to 45 minutes north of St. Augustine.
Let me guess, you live near Beach Boulevard. Or University Boulevard. Or Atlantic Boulevard.
Check it out, bro.
hey,
hang on. I'm right.
This is NB Geek awake right now.
No, because I know where he's talking about. My mother's lived in Jacksonville for 30 years. And I used to live there.
Dude. All right, listen. If you know the town at all, I don't know how long it's been since you've been here. I live right off the highway in a little neighborhood right off Atlantic Boulevard. A block and a half up the road is a Harley Davidson shop right there near the highway on Atlantic.
Okay. Yeah, I know roughly where Planet Boulevard is, and I'm pretty sure I know about the Harley Davidson place you're talking about.
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm 15, 20 minutes from Jack's Beach.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my mom lives off of like exit, and don't quote me on this, I keep forgetting. I think it's exit 25 right off of 95. So it's like I go down 95 when I get to Florida and I just get off at exit 20. I think it's exit 25 or 35. I don't remember which. I'd have to look it up.
Mark the
Hmm.
infinitely Irish. Holy shit. Oh, hold on. Mark the infinitely.
Mark
I'm
the
drunk.
infinitely tired.
Yes.
Modern beer was brewed by monks. Therefore, beer is the nectar of the gods. Beer is good. Good food.
Hey,
That-
do you guys know who actually historically invented the first beer?
It was the Egyptians.
Oh shit, you knew it!
Yep.
Holy shit, that's awesome. I got some intellectuals here.
No, just one.
No, the Egyptians invented beer basically so they could keep their slaves working.
Yep.
Slaves. Oh, God damn, I'm drunk. Okay.
Yeah, we noticed.
It'll be all right. But with that, hey, with that being said, guys, I got to dip. I got stuff I got to do. It's daytime. I got to be a human.
Yeah,
I
Or
know.
pretend to be, at least.
I gotta jump
Yeah,
off
well,
you because
I
I gotta.
gotta be one of those humans once in a while myself, so I get it.
But Mr. CCDV, you know, man, it's always a pleasure, my friend.
No worries, brother.
Canuck,
Hey.
Captain, Geek, Crimson Mist. Good to see you guys.
Hey,
Y'all take care and have a great
before
day.
you go, JJ, what do you got coming up this week?
This week, well, tonight on Han Star's channel at 11 p.m. Eastern, he's doing a Jackbox game night. Tomorrow night, not so much. I might do my own live stream like I normally do. Tuesday night, I'm on a show called the Chaos List on Bigger Ford Entertainment or Onzo. I think he's been in the chat a few times. And with Chris Knight and Danny Graham talking 3 random topics.
Cool.
But
Cool.
that's the only thing I got coming up. Next week, I'm thinking about this because me and Bill have been talking about this, me and Jedi Bill. Mine and his birthdays are literally one day apart from one another.
Mm-hmm.
We
His
are
birthday's-
doing the birthday party for you guys, yes.
Yeah, because mine's Monday and his next Monday, not tomorrow, next Monday, and his is Tuesday. So we're gonna work it to where
When is my birthday?
Actually-
My birthday's next month.
actually both days in a row, I'm gonna show up on the suit Monday night and Tuesday night to try to do kind of like a birthday thing. But I'm also thinking about doing my own Monday evening. If I do that, I'll make plans for that later. I'm still thinking if I'm going to or not. But
I will tell Jedi Bill to shut the fuck up and let you do your stream.
no. Like do my normal randomness at its finest because I do my own live stream.
Yeah.
Random panel, random topics, if any. You know, sometimes it's just a shit show like most of us do, but sometimes I like to talk about things. But I don't know 100% if I'm going to do that yet or not, but that's the thought right now. You know, I still got a whole week to think about it.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, guys, it's great to see you.
Do
Any
your
of you
own
that's going to be on
birthday stream. That's what I say. Do your own birthday stream. Man.
I'm still worried about Jedi Bill doing a roast.
He's not.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that I talked him out of it. So,
Oh my
Thank
god.
Also,
God,
I'm letting the
can
cat
you
out of the bag too.
imagine a Jedi Bill doing a roast? For God's
We did. That's why we were trying to talk him out of it or tell him what he was. I mean, he was talking about Captain Trek and me, and I'm thinking, no, no, no. I'm not coming in. I'm not going to roast you. I am too dark and I have too sick a sense of humor to want to do that to someone I like.
Yeah,
Don't ever do that to Jedi Bill. I mean, he is a wonderful person. He is also a very sensitive. So yeah, we cannot roast Jedi Bill.
no. And
Hell
see,
no.
that's why
Uh-uh.
I did not go as mean as I know people could have. I was just going on surface stuff. It's like, yeah, and I could see every time somebody would mention something, his face would kind of drop.
Okay, remember what I said and then his response to me? And
Yep.
then you pulled it and you pointed it out. And what did he do?
He's too sensitive. That's the
he can,
thing.
I don't believe he can handle a roast.
He
No.
cannot
Okay, I'm
handle
going
a
to say
roast.
this. I'm going to say this. I could handle being roasted. There's no reason I can't handle it. Admiral Doom can handle being roasted.
You can roast the hell
I
out of
don't think
me.
Bill could handle it. I think it would really mess with him, and
It
I don't want to
really
see that
would.
happen.
Yes, Bill would not be able to handle a roast.
No. I don't know where in the hell he got the idea he wanted that, but no. That was not a good idea.
I
Yeah.
can handle a roast. You
All
can
right, guys,
handle a roast.
I gotta.
Jedi Bill?
Yeah.
Jedi Bill
Yeah. All
cannot handle a roast.
Later.
Guys.
Later,
All
JK.
right,
Hey,
I'll see you
Randa,
later.
when are you and Admiral doing another R&R?
Well, the main next one will drop. Next video will drop next Friday, and
Awesome.
then the first live stream will be the last Tuesday of September.
I get
Will
to
be
be
the
the
official.
guest star. Hello, everybody. Hello.
Yeah, that one I'm still working on. That one doesn't drop till October 6th, though.
Okay.
That one's still
right
far
before
out.
my dad and my birthday.
Yeah, but that'll be that'll be the first Tuesday of October, and then but the Tuesday before that will be the debut of the live streaming on that channel.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
I'm actually looking forward to it.
Man,
No. When I've seen your guys' videos together, I think you guys have a good chemistry going there.
Mark says the 2 months until his half century mark. Oh, wow. You're turning all of 50 years old, Mark. Wow. That's awesome.
All right, guys, but I gotta dip. I got some stuff to do, and I gotta get feeling back in my leg.
right.
But anyway, take her easy, guys.
All right.
See you
Take care,
later,
Canuck.
Rambling Canuck.
Look, I'm glad you guys talked him out of it, and I'm not going to try and rehash this. I'm just glad it's not going to happen because I did not see this going good.
No, it would be really bad for Jedi Bill if he did that. So,
Well, Captain Trek pointed it out even completely. We were just doing surface level stuff. We weren't even deep diving. And you could kind of tell the look on his face, and you
yeah,
could tell he's trying to brush it off,
exactly.
but we're like, no, we know you too well, buddy.
Yeah, you can see him, his face falling. So
Yeah. So I'm glad you guys talked him out of that. Fuck, I'll get up here and get drunk face shit and do karaoke with him. But there was no way in hell I was going to try and roast him. I like the guy way too much.
yeah, the roasting is way too bad. But yes, karaoke and what do we call that when it goes on after midnight? What's that called?
After
Insomnia
dark.
soup.
After party.
Insomniac
After
soup.
party.
On Sunday.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Insomniac
show up
soup
around between
and
5 and 7.
karaoke. Those are great, right? It's a lot of fun to do those things.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Well,
not
Rosetta
want
was a
to.
trip today. Oh my God.
I would not want to roast Jedi Bill.
Now, roast
And-
Rosetta, I'd be all for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Rosetta could take it. I really.
Oh no,
do.
no. See, you're misunderstanding here. It would you would think we're roasting Rosetta. Rosetta would just turn it around and roast us.
Yep.
I mean, I mentioned it this morning. I said, guys, I don't think you understand something. We're not fucking with her. She's fucking with us, and she's winning.
She is winning, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but enjoy her company. She's just so funny.
You know what? I love Rosetta. I really do.
I like her when she's not dead tired.
Oh, when she's falling asleep on the channel, yeah, that's not fun.
Because then she's in a bad mood. And I mean, not her normal bad mood.
Right, her normal bad mood is funny, but when she's falling asleep on the stream, it's unpleasant to watch.
Oh, and since she's not here, she must be getting drilled.
Well, she is out with her husband this weekend.
Yeah.
So she's either
Doing a
getting
little catching
drilled or
up.
pole smoking. She's inspecting the photon torpedo.
She's inspecting the photon torpedoes. NB Geek, you're driving me nuts, man. I love it.
Oh, that's okay. You know what? She would totally be laughing at that if she heard it. And I know she would, otherwise I wouldn't be saying it.
More like writing it.
Oh, yeah.
Riding the photon torpedo.
She wants to feel the power of God between her legs.
How dare you, Captain Track? How dare you?
Riding the Jeffries tubes, so to speak.
Riding Jeffries.
Set the photon torpedo for maximum penetration.
Crimson Mist, seriously, are you seriously trying to get on my nerves? Are you? Oh, that's funny.
No, sorry.
Crimson Mist is awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm just not a good talker. I do better with the keyboards than my mouth, because especially sometimes my brain goes one way and my mouth goes the other.
Yeah,
And
there's
it's like,
no worries
oh,
about that on this stream. You don't have to worry what you say, because I don't have to worry about monetization.
Oh, I
Where's
had
my
fun.
motivation?
Oh, God. I had fun today being political on Twitter. It was so much fun.
All right, now you have to tell us about what you did on Twitter.
Oh, I basically just, I was going after the left on their BS on, we're going to do this if Trump puts this. I'm like, did you idiots all fail a basic civics lesson? It's pretty damn simple. The guy nominates someone. The Senate has to decide whether they want to do a confirmation vote or not. It's in the Constitution. I've read the damn thing. And then I see Alyssa Milano, Tim Russ, and a few other of those beautiful leftists that I just like. See, here's the thing. This is why I say I don't troll, I fish. I make a comment in somebody else's space, and people take the bait.
Yeah, I saw that comment you made with with the
So
Shipzilla.
you throw the reel out there, and you've got the bait on the hook, and you're
It's
waiting
not my
for
fault.
people. Okay, good. Right on, NB Geek. I love you, baby. I love you basically for that.
Yeah, what's up,
For
buddy?
the fishing
come here.
analogy.
Come here. I don't care if the people. They can see you. They can see my son. Hey, buddy.
There he
How's that
is.
Avengers
Look at
game?
that.
Nice shirt. I have a hoodie that's like that with
Run away. Run away.
He's
Yeah,
playing.
kids.
He downloaded the Avengers game for his PS4.
Cool.
Because our
yes.
our GameStop and this is my fault. I'll be the first one to admit. I did pre-order it, but they have a 48-hour hold on it, and I didn't pay attention to when the game came out. So that was on me. They went up there. They tried to get it. They couldn't get it. He got some PlayStation cards and downloaded it, and I was like, okay.
They have the same thing with the damn it. All right, forget it. Just carry on with the conversation. I forgot. All right.
must not have been that important.
Crimson Mist. What did you which tweet did you see that I sent to Chef?
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let me find that real quick. Oh, here we go. Okay, so when pigs fly tweets, let's do what Canada. Oh, this is about a different thing
Yeah, that was a
on
different one.
guns. Okay, but yeah, I get it. Okay, disregard that. But I also liked your answer. So
Well, I know my civics. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a freaking expert in it, but I do teach my kids history and I do teach my kids civics. That's kind of the core thing I do. With my homeschooling that we started over a year ago. And I understand my Constitution, I understand our rights, and I try to educate people on that. And then I call out people who are idiots. It's like I said, for the longest time, I'm in South Carolina. I wasn't sure I was going to vote for Lindsey Graham for senator. Now, I wasn't going to vote for the Democrat, but I was considering the Constitutionalist Party guy.
Mhm.
And then I took and I looked at Lindsey Graham's 2 years of voting record, the last 2 years. And I was like,
Mark
okay.
the infinitely tired. He says, hell, I couldn't handle a roast. Poor Bill would get destroyed by it. Yes.
And I think that's what we were all
absolutely.
afraid. And I think the truth is that's what we were all afraid of. We were worried that, I was personally worried that if it happened and it went the way I think we were all fearing, he would leave Twitter, he'd leave YouTube. And I was
He
like,
would.
I don't want, yeah. And I was like, I don't want that. Like I said, I can handle a roast. I know what kind of person I am and I can deal with it. But not everybody can, and that's okay. Not everybody can deal with that kind of stuff being thrown at them.
And Jedi Bill could not handle the kind of roast that we were going to throw at him. So I'm happy that his birthday party is something other than a roast.
Yes.
Yes, hands down. I agree with that 100%.
yeah,
And
I've
it's
had-
not because we don't want. And I mean, the simple thing is because we care about the guy. We care about it. If we didn't care about him, we wouldn't have been trying to talk him out of it.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
yeah, I could probably handle roasting myself. I've developed a thick skin from years of being pestered growing up in schools and such. Now I'm at the point where I don't give a shit.
I'm a
Right.
white Christian.
But not everyone's
I'm a
like
white
that.
Christian
will.
conservative.
Not everyone is like that. Exactly. And I am, obviously, I did the Bible study earlier today. I am seriously conservative Christian.
And we've gotten our asses and we've gotten chewed out like all crazy for the last 5 years. Well, actually longer, but it just got more
It
obvious.
is longer,
with it.
yes. The fact that I'm a conservative Christian should actually put me way back on all of my subs and things like that. However, I like being a conservative Christian. And I will never deny Christ. I will never deny the resurrection. That's something that those of us who are doing Bible studies need to remember. We will never deny the resurrection of Jesus. We will never deny the empowerment of the Holy Spirit.
Now, I'll be the first. Oh, sorry, CCDV.
No, go ahead, NB.
Now, see, personally, my wife and I, we don't go to church, but we are conservative Christians. I call myself a constitutional conservative. As far as I'm concerned, everything lives and dies by law, by the Constitution, in my opinion. And that's how I do that. Now, my faith is completely different because, and this is what I point out to people. I said, stop confusing my ideology with my faith with a political party. I said the Republican, Democrats, Green Party, Libertarian, all that, they're private companies that focus on politics. Islam, Judaism, Buddhism, Christianity are religions based on a doctrine, whereas a constitutional conservative or a liberal, those are ideologies. And you can have a mixture of all three go together. Just because your faith tells you to do one thing doesn't mean you're going to violate your duty based on that faith, because faith is a private thing. Otherwise, we would want to live in a theocracy, and I don't think for one second any of us, no matter what religion we are, want to live in a theocracy.
No, we do not want to live in a theocracy.
Yeah, I live in basically a theocracy. It's called the Mormon Republic of Utah, where the majority of the people that are elected to the public office are Mormons. And so and to some extent, there's still, the church still has a lot of influence, either through membership or through any kind of announcements, and that can get very worrisome, because having been a student of history, I've seen looked at historical examples of how religions have taken over governments and abused their powers and their
Catholics.
abilities.
I can't even write constitutional theocracy. Holy cow. That's terrible. I'm really drunk right now.
I think personally, in my opinion, a theocracy is worse than socialism and communism.
Oh, theocracy would be
Yes.
way worse than communism. Now, I don't like communism, mind
Oh,
you,
I hate it.
No.
but theocracy would be way worse than communism. Go ahead,
yeah, hands
MBG.
down.
Go on with that thought.
No, but what I mean is, one of the biggest things why I have getting back to where I was going there, I have a thick skin, but I've been through a lot in my life personally, where I started out as introverted. I eventually developed into if this isn't obvious, I'm very extroverted. I'm also very open about who I am. I'm very open about showing my face, saying near where I live, not mind you the fact, hey, I'll say I own guns. Yeah, I know who I'm going to vote for. No, I don't have a problem saying it. But I can take the shit that comes my way because I've done it so long that it just doesn't fucking bother me anymore. It's like, somebody calls me a racist. I said, well, you're a piece of fucking shit, asshole. Well, what do you mean? I'm like, you don't know me. And why am I racist? Well, you're white. I'm like, you just did the definition of what a racist is. You dumb shit. Look it up.
Look, I've got my face on the on the panel right now. Normally,
Oh, I wasn't trying to
do-
call anybody out on that. I was just
no,
saying how
no,
I am.
no. I normally do not put my face out there, but I do if in cases like this. Yes, absolutely. NB Geek. I put my face out there because I am who I am. So, you know what? F you. Seriously, F you if you don't think that I know who I am.
You know, and the simple thing is just because we're conservatives, just because we're Christians, we're far from perfect. We're actually the people who admit we're the most flawed.
We are the most flawed. That's the thing is we're Christians, all right? Now, we have failed multiple times. Obviously, we've failed multiple times. I am still a Christian. I am still a faithful member of the church. I'm never going to lie about that. Christ came down. He became a human. He became a martyr. He was resurrected 3 days after he was killed. Right. So that is what I need to put out there. I need to put out there that we are Christians because Christ rose again the third day. That is what I'm putting out there. Now, I've gone through Acts chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. Acts chapter 5 is next week. What I'm doing right now as a live stream, I'm a Christian. You can tell me that I'm wrong for being that, but I feel in my heart that I am right, and you can suck it.
And I'll defend that everyone's right to, because I'm a believer in the Constitution. Having said that, I'm also kind of a political atheist and a militant agnostic, but that's just me. And I will defend anybody's belief or their.
I don't have a problem with agnostics. I really don't.
Okay.
I don't.
It's when now if people do use the resort to, oh, you're a cis, you're this and that, you've lost the argument because you have nothing to stand on. Because
yeah, exactly, right. So you're an agnostic, and I don't have a problem with you being an agnostic.
And here's the thing, I am learning. It's all about learning my way forward. I'm studying religions, and I'm trying to.
I am a Christian.
Yep.
Right. So
you are who you
I
are.
believe in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And
I will, and to some extent, I look to Christ as a teacher. So I'm not trying to deny or anything.
No,
I admire what he did. I admire
that is actually a Buddhist belief.
Yes, and in fact, there's even a Buddhist document talking about Jesus Christ. Now they call him Saint Isa, but they kind of taken the name of Jesus and into a different pronunciation. But yes, they acknowledge what Jesus did, and they even talked about his adventures in the far out in India, which is, and I learned this from reading a book called The Books of the Gods of Eden, which
Again, no,
very
it's not the resurrection of Jesus.
no. This is kind of in between. This is in between his early years versus his later years, so it's kind of filling in the gaps, so to speak, of what he did, because we don't hear anything about it in the New Testament, which is quite unusual. But that's just my take. I could be wrong, and that's another thing too. I know I am entitled to my beliefs, but I am also fallible, and that's something I have to that I am perfectly okay with, as long as
Yes,
I'm running
and
my way forward.
I am
all
fallible
of us.
as well.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. I am fallible.
Mhm.
Now, I talk about my Bible studies. I talk about my religious faith. I am 100% in favor of Jesus Christ as the Son of God, who died and rose again 3 days later. Now, am I absolutely 100% perfect on that level? I am.
Mhm.
Are you, Crimson Mist? You are not, obviously, because you believe in the Buddhist doctrine.
Well, I believe in. Well, I'm still learning, but I also am open. Because I I'm trying to lead with my heart and with my mind, and that's that's my
And
that's how I get things.
that is a lot of the problem is you go into the heart and the mind. Or okay, so you have the heart, which is there.
Mhm.
Obviously, we all know we have a heart. The mind, how do you deal with that, Crimson Mist? I seriously want to know because, in my opinion, the heart is part of my belief.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to believe in the heart of God at the same time, as well as believing in the synonyms of God. So you've got the persecutor, you've got the savior. What else is there? I'm
Sorry.
no, I'm
thinking.
seriously
Wait,
asking you. It's just
I I tend to think in big pic. I don't. You got me thinking, but here's but I tend to. Okay, I'll just say that's something for me to think about. But thanks.
That's fine. You can take your time. You can take your time and think. I don't have a problem with that ever. I know I threw that question on you real quick, and it's a standard question for Christians to talk about with atheists. I know you're not an atheist, but
No.
It is a question that Christians tend to throw on people. So I want to know your opinion.
one thing I find rather judgmental is how there are some religious people, as I will call them, who believe that their sight, their vision of their belief system is the only perspective. Perspective would be better. Their perspective of their religious belief is the only perspective that is valid. And that tends to throw out other things. Whether you believe in Buddhism or other things, it doesn't mean that there isn't some validity in opening your mind to other people, to understanding them. Because if you know, even if you don't believe what they believe, if you know where they're coming from and you're trying to reach out to them, that's going to be the best way to help. Rather than going, slamming a Bible in their face constantly.
Yeah. No. I get where you're coming from, and I try not to slam the Bible into people's faces. Because I don't remember chapter and verse. I cannot remember chapter and verse for the Bible. So I do not do that. However, the concepts of the Bible. So, for instance, I believe that Jesus came down to die for us. I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
How can I tell a Buddhist? How do I tell a Buddhist that I believe that Jesus came and died for us? How do I tell a Muslim that Jesus came down and died for us? How do I tell that to those people? How? I mean, it is such a concept.
I think I can help you out here. There's the concept of transcendence. When Christ rises from after 3 days,
Yeah.
then he's ready to transcend into heaven, and that is, I think that's going to, in that sense, that may be the key, is this, because there's the concept of the soul transcendent into another level, which you could call it heaven, you could, or whatever, but that
will help with Buddhism.
Mm-hmm.
So how does it help with Muslim? Right, Sunni and Shia. How does it deal with that faith?
Oh, they talk about Jesus in the Quran. They may not may not believe, but they respect Jesus, and I think that's something you may want to look into as well. And with that, I think I better get offline and start doing some.
Tiki of Doom, he says, Lord of the Rings got me interested in Christianity. Strange as that is, it's not strange.
Oh, no. When Tolkien wrote
J.R.R. Tolkien,
yes,
he actually is a Christian.
Hey guys, J.R.R. Tolkien and what's his name who wrote the Witch, the Wardrobe, and that one?
C.S. Lewis.
Yes.
C.S. Lewis. Yes.
Yeah, they was basically writing the style for Christianity to paganism. It was their style of Christianity style writing into the science fiction work. It was a contest between those two.
Was it really?
Yes. You didn't know that?
That's awesome.
Just
You know,
I thought it was common knowledge.
C.S. Lewis and J.R.R. Tolkien,
They were
they
very
were
good friends.
absolutely brilliant when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
came together.
They would get very good friends. That was a contest who can incorporate their religious beliefs into their works. I thought that
Okay.
was nerd knowledge.
Okay,
Jeff,
I
Bill,
gotta
you
take
got
off. I gotta
something
take
to
off
say?
now. So take care.
yeah.
Thank you for dropping
Don't be crawling under crawl spaces and almost blowing yourself up. Jeez, you scare a guy here.
Don't worry about it, Jenna Bill. I figured it out. The gas line was
I'm here. I'm
actually-
here looking for your Bible study, and I find this stream, and I can't find your Bible study, but I found this one,
It has
and
been.
and apparently,
Is my
because this one's
Bible
still
study not open
I didn't see it.
uploaded yet?
I didn't see it. I gave it a thumbs up when I popped in earlier.
Apparently, you were still live, and I was able to rewind this one all the way to the beginning. And I didn't know you were
look
still
at
live.
that. Shall we talk? And Karaoke Thursday. Holy cow.
Well,
by the way,
your other one is still posting, probably.
By the way, when you're talking about Muslims and Jesus, in the Muslim
I
religion,
hate YouTube.
they look at Jesus as a prophet of God. That's why he's
Yes,
wrong.
the prophet of God, and then what's his name? Muhammad.
Yes, he was also a prophet of God.
He is the prophet of God. He's not just Jesus. Like, okay, I'm Jesus and I am a prophet of God. Muhammad is the prophet of God for Muslim studies.
Did you know that before Muhammad came along, women did not wear the full clothing, the full veil and everything? The reason behind this is because Muhammad himself did not like other people looking at his wives, so he had them covered up, and then it started taking on tradition.
Yes,
it's taught in the religion. This is a fact.
I know. It's just
because one guy did not like other people looking at his wives, every woman now has to cover fully.
By the way, Bill, the link is.
You gotta remember that the.
Thank you.
Okay, so it was written 500 years after.
Yeah, like 540, 550 AD, something like that.
Yeah,
started.
And so you have to take into consideration that Muhammad, was a prophet of God. We'll go with that one.
That's
but then all of the rest of all of it, the entire I keep wanting to say jihad, but that's not the right word. The writings of Muhammad. What are they called?
The Quran?
The Quran. Thank you. Yes. The Quran was written 500 years after the Bible.
That's not correct. It was written 500 years after the death of Jesus. The Bible really wasn't written and condemned until the
333. Yes, the Council of
Nicene or Cassine, something like that.
Nicaea.
Yeah, Nicaea, yeah. That's when the Bible was officially formulated? What was going
Okay,
in?
so 200 years after the Bible, 200 years after the Bible was formulated is when the
Before.
Quran was written.
Before. The Quran's written before. The Quran's written. Muhammad lived between 570 and 632. That's 500 years before the council was formed.
Well, yes. Okay, so the Council of Nicaea was 333.
Let me see. Council of Nicaea. You're a little drunk, so I'll check. I can tell by your speech. 325.
325. Okay. And then the Quran was written. So the first half of the Quran says we need to support the Jewish nation. The second half of the Quran says we need to kill everyone who believes in anything that belongs to Jewish tradition. So, is the Quran a good? Is it a good?
Is it a good
Holy
representation?
text? Is it a good holy text?
If it contradicts itself, no.
And
If one thing and does another, it's not.
itself.
Yeah, if one the first part of the book says something and the other part of the book contradicts the first part of the book, no, it's not a positive step. It's contradicting itself.
So why do so many people believe in the Quran?
I do not know. Are there anybody who is Muslim around that can answer that question?
I don't know. I can't get a Muslim to actually come on my channel.
Hey, what happened to silly stuff? I thought you were talking about silly things earlier.
Oh, you mean like silly string?
Silly stuff. Silly.
We could talk about silly string theory.
No, not silly string theory. Just silly stuff. Yeah, how did it revert back to Bible and church stuff?
I know that.
I don't know. Sorry, I'm not
Just
religious. I
happened
don't
to
know.
happen that way, Jedi Bill. I mean,
Oh, no, I'm not upset. I just wondered how you were talking about silly things and cakes and.
I know, and we just ended up with religious
and almost blowing yourself up, crawling under a crawl space in your new ramp. How the heck did it come back to this?
I don't know.
I only watched so much before
we can talk about silly string theory.
Well, Pickles is in the chat, so he knows all about the silly string theory.
Oh, Pickles is in the chat. Hey, what's up, Pickles late? Oh, come on.
Star.
Come on to the channel. All right, I will put the link in the channel again.
And Lay's in the house.
I really want Pixelate up here. He's a funny dude. Did I do that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, good.
You're not that
StreamYard and I'm drunk.
You're not that drunk, I said. I know
You never sobered up from last night.
I don't ever sober up.
Oh, okay. Because I was worried about you I was starting to worry about you, man.
Do you know how to avoid a hangover?
Yes, you don't drink alcohol.
You never stop drinking alcohol, exactly.
Why do you punish your kidneys so bad?
You know what, Jenna Bill? I have multiple sclerosis.
Yes, I
He
know.
needs to feel numb. That's why.
Okay.
I understand.
I
pain.
choose not to be sober ever.
Yeah, I understand muscle pain.
Oh.
He needs to feel numb.
Maybe you should slow
Hey,
down
it's,
at sometime.
It's the liver, not the kidneys.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for correcting Mr. Smarty Pants.
Seriously,
does get affected by alcohol.
if the VA would give
Well,
me
it's-
narcotics, I would not drink as much as I do.
That's why I smoke weed. I like to feel numb.
I wish weed worked for me. I really do. I've smoked weed. I've eaten weed. I've done all of the above. Weed does not work for me.
I got about a half ounce of shake that I can make with. I'm about a quarter left of flour left, bud left, and a eighth of shake. Buffalo shake.
But again, so there you go. You got to deal with your own pain level, however you got to deal with it.
My daughter actually just told me she made some THC sweet tea, and I'm like, I fucking hate you.
Seriously, I honestly wish that marijuana would work for me. I really do.
You know what I love about smoking weed? I can drink these strong ass beers and still be level.
Yeah.
It's a fucking perfect combo. It's
The
like I get a
problem-
buzz. It keeps my buzz just where I want it.
Later,
the problem with me is I'm drinking whiskey, right? And I'm drinking whiskey and wine.
Saying this will be the day
do
that I
actually
die.
become Jenna Bill knows I become a little too inebriated.
I'm just drinking 7-Up and smoking weed.
Seriously, I wish I could smoke weed. I really do.
Hey, you know what I'm interested in? I'm interested in more cooking videos from you, Mr. CCTV.
I know I did a bolognese video.
You know what?
today.
You know what? I would like you to see from you. Maybe show us cooking good breakfast, like maybe an omelet or something. An omelet or
You want a French omelet? I can do a French omelet in a heartbeat.
oh, well, that would be nice. Yeah.
Okay.
What-
That's a good
The public has
Now,
the public
here's
has
the thing.
spoken, and we want to see videos from Mr. CCTV. We would
Last
love
night,
your cooking videos.
I did a bolognese video, and that fucking video disappeared.
Mm.
Oh, you didn't accidentally delete that one instead of and
Well,
left your karaoke stream up.
You have to ask Digit 11 because
Oh,
seriously, I seriously, the bolognese video was awesome. Awesome.
well, we'll all enjoy it if you do it all over again. I'm sure.
Yeah, I will actually have to do it all over again. But I will probably do a French French egg thing. What do you call that?
Omelet.
Omelet. Yes.
Omelet.
Son of a bitch.
So good, so good.
I will do a French omelet.
All right, you two stoners.
No. I'm jealous. He's got the
you
no.
cannot
I
share.
got the liquid stuff. No, I got the liquid
show
stuff.
it, but
He's
you
got the
can't
real
share
shit.
it. All right. Away with you stoners.
He's got the real shit. You know what? I'm jealess. Damn it.
Yeah.
It must be legal where you're at.
French omelet. All right, I'll do a French omelet. Jedi Bill.
There you
Why do you think I went to the gas station to get some hot dogs? Damn it!
go. Gas station hot dog. Oh my
You're
God.
not wise. I don't know. You wanna?
Holy crap! Are you serious? It's already 12 a.m., 12 p.m.
Yeah, it's lunchtime, dude. It's time for us to eat lunch. I haven't had breakfast, but I might have some lunch here.
Wait, what did I eat for breakfast? Oh, shit, I didn't eat anything. Hey, I don't want to eat already. Crap.
Why are you people still on this channel?
I don't know.
Well,
I'm
it's
bored.
3
Things are
p.m.
still
Because we
here.
like you, man. We
closed.
like
Things are still
you.
closed in the city, and the master is on.
I don't know who those people are.
I am the master.
I thought Pickles was going to come on here.
I thought Pickles was gonna come on here too. Hold on.
Stop falling out of your chair, Pickles.
Hey, Elu,
Don't eat those
did
hot
you
dogs.
or sorry, yeah, Ehu,
Seriously,
do you bake any of that
you need
stuff?
to come on here.
Do I what?
Do you bake any of that stuff?
Yeah, the little bag of shake I got. This is my baking.
Oh,
all-
nice.
It's all. I use my coffee grinder and grind it down to shake. Nice little small particles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I so want to do that. Some spaghetti.
I've done edibles, and I do not like edibles at all.
I don't. They don't get me high, but I like the taste of them. I like cooking for other people.
Holy crap! Take away the surface pain of what I live through every day, right? Take away that surface pain, and oh, God Almighty! Don't ever let me eat an edible again. Don't ever let me eat an edible. Oh, taking away that surface pain was the worst thing that has ever happened to me.
Well, Wednesday, I'm going to the farmer's market to get some fresh strawberries. I'm going to make a couple CBD strudels. Strudels.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
You make your own
do
CBD
edibles.
stuff?
Yeah, CBD THC stuff. Yeah.
No,
Really? You do? Awesome. Dude, you just got mad respect points from me for that.
I'm a baker. I cook.
no.
Hey, I don't blame you.
Teaching people how to do that, I can do that. I mean, the strudel is hard because you have to do 14 layers of, rolling and folding and rolling and folding.
Rolling, fold. Yeah, I know. I'm going to be stoned when I do that, of course.
I can do that. I will never, ever, ever, because I've had an edible, I will never, ever add an edible to that. I will teach you how to do it. You can throw in your edible whenever you want to. I'll never do it because I do not like taking the edible.
I thought my friend was going to say something easy like, oh, yeah, just make some cookies. She's like, how about a couple strudels? I'm like, okay, fine.
What the fuck is with... Why is the community telling me to cook? Why is the community telling me to cook?
Because we want to see you cook.
Cook.
I mean, I went to culinary school. I know how to cook. Why is community telling me to cook? Why?
Because we want to see you cook, man.
You could be the drunken chef. A little wine for the chicken, a little wine for me, a little more wine for me, a little more wine for me.
A little bit more wine, a little bit more wine.
You know who it's I know CCDV did not have a good experience with his first high on that, but my wife told me about her experience with edible highs, and we were
Mhm.
both in the military, so at this time neither one I couldn't confirm this. But when I
Yeah.
went up to Illinois and I went to
Yeah.
the dispensary and I saw they had the edibles, I went for the gummies. I got a couple packs of the gummies and I tried them out. And I swear to God, within 10 minutes, I called my wife and I was like, "You were so right about this body high. It's
I
very different."
cannot do the gummies.
You
I
know,
cannot
the,
do the gummies.
the edibles in California had to get highly regulated because in a pack of, say, 2 pack of cookies, right?
Yeah.
You might have one cookie that's 5% THC, another cookie that's 45% THC. It wasn't lined and matched up. Now every
Oh,
single
no way.
yeah,
You gotta regulate that.
yeah, it's now regulated, which I'm so glad. If you buy any edibles in California, you know what the dosage says. It's actually in that package. You know, no
Well, that's
longer.
good.
Yeah. Everyone came over with me. See,
Seriously, look, I can
look, I didn't do my hair.
and I can walk, all that stuff.
It's okay. Don't fall over.
When
Yeah,
I
don't
ate
crack your
the
head like
gummies-
I did 2 weeks ago. We all remember how that worked out.
Don't pull the pickles.
When I ate the gummy, I could not walk and talk. That's the thing is, I would love to be able to eat the gummy and then
Feel
be
better.
brilliant. I cannot. So that's why I drink alcohol so much. Some bitch.
I don't eat on camera.
How do you tell this to people? Like, I was on Percocet for 5 years, and Percocet was brilliant. I loved it. When I came off of Percocet, oh God, that hurts so much.
You do know that if you take a certain amount of pain pills for a short period of time, your body brings up a tolerance for it. So you got to take more and stronger dose of it.
No, I know. I know all about that. And yes, Percocet is one of those pain pills that you must take multiple doses for. I'm fully aware. Yes. Now, when I came off of Percocet, that was the worst experience of my life. It was so hard. And I've been off of Percocet for 5 years. My aunt actually offered me a pill bottle full of not Percocet, but the one lower dose. Still starts with a P.
You said Percocet.
Not
Percocet?
Percocet.
Penicillin?
Okay, well, wait.
Is it
Anyway,
We get yes. yeah.
whatever
Anyway,
case
the
may be,
point is-
yeah, the point is that my aunt offered me the entire bottle. I was like, okay, 30 days worth. Oh God, that would be so awesome. That really would be so awesome. 30 days worth of that.
Well,
Oh,
since you're sitting down right now, lean back and take a shot.
Well, I had a similar issue. I can understand where he's coming from that perspective, just from recent experience where I've never experienced the medic and Jedi Bill I know heard this one, and I think who heard this one maybe. I didn't do a stream on last Monday because I was sick as hell and I couldn't figure out what the hell was wrong. and I started trying to go through the level, ideas. What I did I eat something different? Did something, I was trying to figure. And then I realized that there was a new medication I'd been on for about 35 days. I had put in the refill. I called. The refill wasn't done yet. So by the time I got all that taken care of and got my prescription, it was that Monday, and I had not had the medication for 5 days. So somehow in the 5 day pattern, my body finally realized it did not have this medication that it gotten used to, and it took that long for my body to start going through withdrawal effects. And
Wow.
I confirmed that when I actually took the medicine as soon as I got home, and within about 45 minutes, I felt normal.
Okay. Norco.
Oh, you said it
Oh,
started with
Narco is bad.
you
Narco
said
is
it started
bad.
with a P. I didn't know narco started with a P. How are you spelling it? P and narco? Panarco?
Shut up, Elihu. Norco is bad.
I'm trying to look on this
Percocet-
drug site right here, and I don't see anything with P. I'm like, what the hell? Come on. Trying to help you out, man.
Norco is bad. Percocet is way worse. Way worse.
Not for me. For me, flip-flop that. Percocet don't do shit for me.
Really?
Narco, after I had surgery on my wrist and my elbow here for carpal and cubital tunnel syndrome, they prescribed me Narco. And I had never done Narco before. So I was like, is this like Percocet or something for the pain? They go, yeah,
Wow.
basically. And I took the Narco first thing in the morning when I woke up. It was 6 a.m. in the morning when I woke up. My wife went off to work. My wife wakes me up at 5:30 p.m.
Wow.
I had gone straight from talking to her to the best of my memory. From talking to her, letting her out the door after I'd taken the pill, to coming back to my bedroom, to her waking me up.
Holy cow.
Damn.
Wow. Norco is like candy to me. I mean, I could take Norco all day long and it would not affect me one bit.
Well, and that's where we kind of need to remember here. Everybody's body's going to react differently. So, what who finds as a suitable high is going to be different from what I find as a suitable high, or what you find as a suitable buzz level for alcohol that I do, or maybe Jedi Bill, although I don't think Jedi Bill's ever drinking beer in his life.
No, he's been drinking a lot. I actually feel bad about Jedi Bill because I think that my drinking has caused Jedi Bill to drink more than he should.
Oh my gosh, you got a shot left.
Nah,
I
that's
got
two
another
shots.
bottle.
That's two shots.
Got another bottle.
If I'm ever back in California, I'm going to pay for you and me to have joint hotel rooms right next to each other, and my only deal is you get me as baked as fuck.
Oh, I can do that easily, no problem. I can get cheap too.
Right on.
I know where and how to get very, very, very good, cheap, good weed. Basically, it's about between 100 150 bucks an ounce.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. But then again, I'm not going to complain too much because these vials here, I have to pay $70 a pop for them. But between me, my dad, and my wife using them, they still last about a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Oh, you can get those like 30, 40 bucks here in San Francisco.
Well, I'm kind of going through. I'm going through. I'm in a state where it's not legal. Getting it from a person who's in a state where it's not legal. Getting it from someone in a state that is legal. So I gotta We got to pay the
Gotcha.
tariffs along the way.
Gotcha.
That is your vape, though, right?
Yeah.
I agree, Tiki. I totally agree. North
What was
Beach,
that?
Brooklyn District. Oh, he said, despite its issues, SF is a fun place to go drinking. Well before the Corona thing. Yeah, you
Yep.
go. North Beach, Union Square. You go to Mission District. You go to the Hay for the hangouts. Yeah, great place. The Soma District, close in the Soma District. Yeah.
Next time I get down to Jacksonville, Florida to visit my mom, I've already said, told my wife, I said, we are making a detour in Atlanta because it's off 95 and we're going to go see Chefzilla. I said it's going to happen. I'm not asking, I'm telling.
I do want Elihu up here.
What?
Elihu.
What about me? What about me?
Oh, God damn it. You're already up here. Some bitch. I'm drunk. I am drunk.
Yeah, we've known that for hours.
Yeah.
You don't need to keep telling us. We know. Elihu and I are freaking stoned out of our minds right now. So, it's not like we're judging. It's not like we're judging you or anything.
And so I'm the only sober one on this panel. Shit.
Yeah.
You are the only sober
are.
one on the panel.
Holy fuck. I'm sorry for being sober. I don't feel like
No, we're not judging you. We're not judging you.
You know what, Janet Bill? I really don't like you when you're drunk.
What? I'm just.
You are not a happy drunk like the way I am a happy drunk.
You've never seen me drunk. You've seen me buzzed.
No, I've seen you drunk.
I don't think you have. I don't think you have.
I have. Yes. Don't do it.
You know what? Elihu, I'm gonna be honest. I'm totally good with this vape stuff, but man, I could go for the real thing. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you know what?
Let's for that because we just missed 420 somewhere.
The fact that I want to be on narcotics, I really want to be on Percocet. I really do. I would have to go to the VA clinic every week in order to pee in a cup.
Okay.
Pee in a cup. Pee in a cup.
Pee in a cup.
I gotta pee in a cup, right?
Look out too long and pee in a cup.
In order to.
Oh shit! I haven't heard that oh god, it feels like forever since I heard that one. Holy shit! I've only been retired for a couple of years, but I totally forgot that one. Do you know what I did? The last 2 years of my career, every time they needed someone to go watch people take a piss, I was just like, "Yeah, send me." And then when it was like, "Hey, we need somebody to do security detail," where you're just basically sitting there watching people come and go, I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." Just send me. I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore. Dude, I went road. I tried not to, but I went road.
Then how come you weren't called Johnny?
Let me change my avatar real quick.
Johnny on the spot. Come on.
You gotta know I do that avatar once in a while.
Hoorah!
Yes, I am a sergeant first class. So
see, listen to what he just said. He said, "I am a sergeant first class." That is Marine. What's Marine? Always a Marine.
No, it's not. There is no sergeant first class in the Marine Corps. That is an Army rank. That is the equivalent to a gunnery sergeant.
That's right. He liked camping a lot.
Well, maybe you like pounding sand. What does it matter? That's a hell of a rank to achieve. It's more rank than I achieved.
All
I
right,
retired
folks.
as I retired as an
actually have
E6.
to go to the bathroom,
Hey,
so
not bad.
I shall return.
Okay. Not bad for an ensign.
I was never an officer.
Yeah, that's what I said. Not bad for an ensign. I think my father was a lieutenant. His last rank.
I knew quite a few Mustangs in my day.
Yeah, he got a promotion at Pearl Harbor. I remember that.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, when I was a kid, he showed me his Purple Heart and his Silver Star. He said he rescued 3 sailors in the bay.
Awesome.
They were coming under heavy gunfire. He was supposed to be AWOL, but he was drunk at the ship because it pissed off the captain. What woke him up was the bombs. There was no paperwork needed to be done. Nobody was AWOL that day. Basically, the attack saved his military career.
Well, it's only AWOL if we ever get caught.
Yeah, I know, but the paperwork didn't go through because the attack happened.
And that was my rank right there. That was my final rank.
Oh, nice.
And I couldn't have been more happy than when I knew my retirement certification from the President of the United States was coming from Trump, baby.
Here's who I represent. Planetary Union, Central.
Oh, no, man. It's east side or west side.
It's Earth, not Mars. Earth is forever. Tiki, it's no longer morning. It's afternoon. You typed it at 12:34. Jeez, you are stoned.
Well, for me, it's 3:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'm drunk and stoned. I'm just really balanced on it right now.
Yeah, I was confused what time it was. So when I tweeted the GalaxyCon thing, Brent tweeted back, it's like, it says Eastern time. Yeah, lack of
Oh
caffeine.
shit, you're in California. I forgot. So you're in California, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's 12:40 there.
correct.
Now that makes sense.
Now, I like to get into little Twitter arguments with Brent Spiner and LeVar Burton sometimes. It's pretty funny.
Actually, the few times Brent Spiner responded to something I said, I was like, damn. I was like, I am impressed. Now, Tim Russ is a little bitch.
Oh, he is a cool-ass astronomer. He usually gives a like sometimes for my post when that's the astronomy things. But his political stuff is like, okay, yeah, you can give a like or a hate for that. But when he posts astronomy info and astronomy stuff, yeah, that's a good way to respond back to him.
Nah, I'm glad they say never meet your childhood heroes because the guy who played Martog is my absolute all-time favorite Klingon. And I cannot stand the guy personally.
I met my childhood hero once, Carl Lewis. Cool ass dude. Tall.
From Crush and Saw.
To what, to who? For how many cookies?
No, I'm trying to think of who you're talking about.
Carl Lewis, the Olympic runner.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about an actor. That's my fault.
Oh, so no, that's okay. That's cool.
Probably, I was thinking of somebody with probably. I was thinking of probably an actor with the same name.
Oh, as a kid, he was my ultimate hero. The dude ran. Basically, he's the best man on earth. He could run. I couldn't as a kid, and he ran right past Hitler, who was going white supremacist. He's like, "Haha, black man just outrun everybody else, a white guy. F you to Hitler." I love that.
I could see why that would be incredibly awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, confusing for some people to believe that I'm actually a Christian conservative. I am, and there's a lot of things that I do everybody else does. I'm just a normal guy.
I'm just weird.
I just have very strong views. You know what, man? I miss California. I was in NorCal, up near. I was stationed at Beale Air Force Base, and I kind of lived all over. But man, I loved living in a town called Lincoln because it was right next to Roseville, and I loved Roseville. I thought I was like in heaven, being able to go straight down the highway to get to work, come home, get to live in this little nice 2-bedroom apartment.
Wait, where'd he go?
And
Where
yeah, I don't know.
Bill!
His cat. Bill!
The forest has driven you away. No! Come on. Trust the forest. Come
Don't
back.
go into the dark side! But I used to love being able to live in Lincoln. And it was a little small town, and it was just kind of a bypass, but we had some great mom and pop places. And I loved my apartment complex and everything. And I was just 8-9 minutes from Roseville. And I got to go into Roseville, and everything I could want was there. And then I could go back to my.
It's about an hour drive from San Francisco.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know where Lincoln is.
Yeah, I mean, I loved it. And man, I got a 2-bedroom apartment in California for $975.
Oh, nice. You can't even afford a studio apartment in San Francisco for that.
I know, I couldn't believe it. Well, here's the thing. I was dating a girl who I ended up, it didn't work out, but we decided to move in together. And me being like, I'm going through a divorce right now. I'm like, I better make sure I can afford this place if shit goes south, because
Yeah.
I'm not moving out. And yeah, so I did find a place, and I found it in Lincoln. And it was for like $975, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
And
Yeah, what's wrong with the place? Yeah, what's wrong with the place?
Tiki of Doom says, I was going to say I'm sober, but then I realized I've been smoking weed all morning. Lol.
Not morning anymore.
Lol. Love it.
Hey, who you said you know where Lincoln is? Have you ever heard of a mom and pop place called Awful Annie's?
No.
Okay, if you ever find yourself up that way, go give that place a shot. It's called Awful Annie's. It's right on basically the one main street on that highway, and it's right by the train track. And just give it a shot. I think you would like the food.
Okay, I'm checking it out right now. Oh, those eggs look good. Steak and eggs.
Yes.
I choose never to go back to California.
Molly omelets, Belgian waffle with fruit. Now I'm hungry, or is it after munchies? I don't know. I think I'm hungry.
Oh, their fruit cocktails are really good. It's fresh.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not frozen, it's fresh, or at least it was when I was there.
Well, I don't have a car, and I can't go up there right now, so.
Nah, but you can live vicariously through the comments.
And again, I say I choose never to live in California.
Hey, these earthquakes under a 5.0, we just call them foot massages. Happy cows come from Happy cows come from California.
Hey,
nice, you know.
Dude, I can't go back to California. I got guns that are illegal there. I mean, it's true. I have guns that are illegal. I have magazine capacities that are illegal. I can't go back there without getting rid of all that.
I actually want to know about your guns and your magazines.
I have a Smith & Wesson M4. I have a Colt M4.
No,
I
that's
have
that's a
several.
223 rifle, right?
No, these are little plinkers right now. I haven't got the 5.56 levels yet. I'm gonna get those later. But at the time, I just wanted to get something for my kids to go shooting with because I figured I thought about a BB gun, but then I thought, what the hell? I know what a 22 long rifle is going to be like. They're not going to barely feel anything. So it would be actually better for me to get that. So I got a couple of those. So my kids
So
and I could go out to the
it's
range with those.
22 rifle.
Yeah, 22 long rifle.
Not a 5.53 though.
No. I said I was going to get the 5.56 when a little bit later.
Sorry, Jedi. Later, dude.
Yeah, Eli? Oh,
Sorry.
Jedi.
Yeah.
In the comments, yeah. Sorry, dude. Catch you later, man. He said, I just don't want to talk about drugs or being stoned or high, or when I say drugs, I mean prescription or illegal kind of drugs. Your conversation's boring to me. Sorry, lads. Catch you later.
So you've got the 22 long on the kids' rifles.
Yes.
Okay,
And
cool.
I have a couple of I have several Taurus Geminis. That's more my personal choice, the 9mm. I got a Sneaky Pete, so I can basically carry without tucking my shirt in, and nobody knows I'm concealed carrying. And because I have a CWP, so I can do that, and I do it all the time. Except when I go on the base, because federal law, state law, you got to respect the differences.
Yeah, I'm big on the 9mm. I've qualified expert on everything from 5.6 to 7.62 to 9mm. I've qualified expert
sweetheart, can I
on
have a hug?
all of it.
Hi, sweetheart. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, have fun at your friend's house.
So the 9mm is my preference for a holstered gun that I can walk around with.
Oh, I totally forgot about something. Bird of Prey 5 is doing Futurama. I totally forgot about that.
Futurama.
Yeah,
We're
well,
talking-
we're doing the pilot episode, and it's supposed to be the Star Trek one.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
There you go, NB Geek. There you go.
So you know what this is?
Is that for a 9mm?
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, like I said, I've
Okay.
qualified on 5.
Yeah, this is my preferred 9mm right here.
Yeah.
I've qualified on 7.62. I've qualified on 9mm. My preference is 9mm.
I like 9mm because the safety doesn't accidentally come off.
No, it does not.
Yeah, I like 22s. Yeah. If I have a handgun, I would prefer to get a 9mm any day.
Well, you gotta look at it from those perspectives of comfort level, because remember, not all 9mm are built the same. I have to have a grip. I have to have a handle grip to where I'm comfortable, where I'm holding it. Because I'm not gonna do this stupid ass shit.
It goes everywhere. Yeah, your aim will be off. You have to steady your hand. Yeah.
Yeah. So I need a clip and a grip that can go comfortably here, but also comfort my palm. So, of course, what I find comfortable is not the same as my wife. So that's why my wife has a Ruger 22 long rifle. Because, it holds 22 long. Okay, for anybody who doesn't know, 22 long rifle does not just mean rifle. It's just the term for it.
Right.
And
it holds 22 long.
yeah, exactly. It
So
holds 22 long.
9 rounds of 22 long.
And it's got a lighter grip, a less of a kickback, and it's a lighter weight. And my wife is 4'8", and she's only about 100 and so pounds. So
So
you
it's good
want
for
her to.
her.
So she gets the thing that's comfortable with her. I mean, that's why people, when it comes to guns, is it's all about personal comfort. I mean, we can all enjoy shooting a 50 cal, but I don't think we'd all like to carry one. And I have.
No. I've done the 50 cal. No, you do not want to carry that motherfucker for 20.
Was it 80 pounds, right?
Oh, I think that was yeah, I think the whole thing was about 80 pounds.
Yeah.
The barrel alone was
yeah.
15 or 20.
You do not want to carry that for 30 kilometers. You do not want to carry that for. Wow, yeah.
No, you do not. You absolutely do not. It's not fun. But unfortunately, sometimes we had to. It sucked like ass though, but we worked through it.
We did.
That's the reason why boots, you only had 2-hour nap your first night. You went on a 5-mile hike in full gear, right? Yeah, you were prepared for that.
You had to learn to work on. You had to learn to work on it. The minimum, they always said the minimum we needed was 4 hours of sleep, and boy, did they sure test that.
Yeah.
Oh, they tested it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know stories. I've heard many stories about boot camp.
No, I'm not talking about boot camp. Fuck boot camp. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. Boot camp was the easiest fucking thing we did in the military.
Yeah, I know. You're like Jarhead. What'd you say?
All right, so here we go. I will tell this story right now because I think it is necessary at this time. In 2003, we went into Iraq. We invaded Iraq in March of 2003. Now, don't get me wrong. I was a petroleum supply specialist, so
you had the fuel.
Running fuel trucks through Iraq sucked all by itself.
How many Humvees did you have as protection?
We really didn't have protection. I mean,
what the hell was the commander officer thinking of? Any supply truck's supposed to have at least one minimum protection truck.
We had 3/4 steel on the truck doors.
Yeah, but the whole point of the protection vehicle was as a spotter.
No, I know what you're talking about, but we didn't have those.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with your commanding officer? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. And again, like I said, this is 2003. This is many years ago, and we had to deal with what we had. So we were driving through Iraq with 3/4 inch steel plating on the doors, and that's it. The 5,000 gallon tank truck on the back was not protected at all. So for the 4 days that we drove through Iraq in order to get to Objective Ram, well, how do I tell you? What am I supposed to tell you?
Nothing you don't want to.
You came across my EDs. You can't tell us where or how much, what they're consisted of, what they're made of. You got ambush, can't tell where, how many, who.
Hey,
When
just remember, man, I know I signed the same non-disclosure agreements you did. I'm pretty sure you had the same TSSCI clearance I did. Might have had a different need to know section, but dude, you don't have to tell us anything.
Yeah, that's
when
why what I said was a vague thing. Like, yeah, I ran some IEDs. You can't say where or when it was. You got attacked. Can't say who or when or where. Just basic.
I was just
That's
putting
how.
it a little bit more. Yeah, I was just putting
no,
it in a
yeah,
little bit more
and,
terms I know he'd
no,
understand.
you guys are right though, and the worst part is when we got back. When we got back, everybody was safe. Everybody was happy. Everybody was, alive.
Yeah, just don't pull a Geraldo Rivera and draw your location in the sand, okay?
Oh,
We
Jesus
had
Christ. Glad I'm not the only one who remembers that.
Live television.
I can't tell you where we are, but there's a river. It's like, you fucking moron. And you got to remember, when Iraq happened, I was a kid. I was in junior high. I didn't join the military until 1998. So, and I only retired recently in 2020. Or 2018, 19. God, I'm fucking stoned.
A couple years ago.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Just retired. Okay.
Yeah, I'm retired. I'm very happy to retire, and my wife just retired. And my wife saw worse than I did. My wife had to go to Turkey and go to the one base that's right near the Syrian fucking border.
Oh God, no, that was horrible.
That's territory right there. Still has. It's been there for like 50 years.
So she's stuck in Turkey for a year, and it's the year I'm retiring. They sent her over the year I'm retiring, and then they transferred me out of the unit I was in to another unit, knowing within 10 months I was retiring. So there's no reason why I didn't. There's no surprise why I didn't. Why I went road. Which, if anybody doesn't know, means.
All right, look, I have been defending Muslims or fighting against Muslims for 30 years. So, understanding where you're coming from, I obviously, as a sergeant first class, I did everything that I was supposed to do for senior non-commissioned officer, and God, living in Iraq, living in Qatar, while I was purchasing things for Iraq or Afghanistan. What am I supposed to say? How do I
saw
tell
some shit and leave it at that?
You say it was hot and miserable in the daytime and froze my balls off at nighttime when I was doing some shit in the army.
God almighty, 2003.
Did I sum it up correctly?
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I had enough shit to deal with when, my wife being over there and knowing what I know, what goes on. I mean, there was that whole thing that happened in Syria where we knocked out three of their things. While I was in the unit that was coordinating that shit, and of course, at the time, we couldn't talk about it because it was classified until it happened, and then it would be unclassified.
Yeah.
And then my wife, being in Turkey, they of course are being warned because they're on lockdown. And my wife and I talk, and she goes, "Yeah, look, I'm not going to be able to talk for the next so many hours because something's going on I can't talk about." And I told her, I said, "I know what it is, and I know why you can't talk about it." Because, we knew. And
And when we invaded Iraq in 2003, I mean, we had that, 4 or 5 day convoy that I still can't talk about because
Yeah, during that convoy, you guys were entering
no,
Baghdad. You got looted.
no,
Hey,
that's not.
CCDV. I gotta get off of here. I gotta take care of some stuff with my kids, and
No worries.
I gotta prep for tomorrow for our homeschool Monday.
Right
Okay.
on.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for having me on, man. It was great being here. Enjoyed it.
Good on you, NB. I will see you
Dude,
later.
have a good one, man. Oh, he already left. Damn.
I don't know how to describe what I went through in 2003.
Loud bangs, freezing your balls off at night, sweating like a pig in the daytime, playing basketball occasionally. Then you did a lot of marches in the nighttime around the base over and over and over and over and over.
Yes.
And they basically you drove around with the tank truck and delivered fuel to everybody who needed it, right?
Well, I actually created the fuel system that exists. Son of a bitch. Yes, that is.
Thanks to you, fuel efficiency is now distributed frequently and a lot easier. Thanks to you. Thanks to you.
know, but fuel efficiency should not be the. Oh God, how do you describe that someone? I mean, you are literally looking at someone who is burned to death. It is not a smell like cooking pork.
I know a lot of soldiers have reported they smelled dead, burning bodies when they entered cities
So
because of Hussein's troops were trying to get rid of some of the civilians using them as barricades. So
yeah,
the U.S. soldiers down. I've heard those stories before. They didn't have a way of what cities and what happened, but I've heard those stories.
how do you deliver that?
Just like I did. I didn't tell what city, where it happened, and what troops, what unit numbers. Just that.
No, it's just not. You tell people that the burning bodies they smell like pork. Okay, no, they don't.
No, they do not. I smelled the burning body before. I was in New Orleans. One body was floating in the water. It went by electrical outlet and started to spark up. The top of the clothes was dry. The body started catching fire. And I got a good whiff of it. I'm like, okay, what the fuck?
I know, but how do you describe that to people? How?
I don't know. Okay, burn your fingernail. Burn your fingernail.
Yeah, that would actually be a pretty good description.
Yeah, take a clump of hair, wrap it around a fingernail, and burn that.
That and the fireworks. I fucking hate fireworks.
Well, this is no public gatherings of 4th of July this year, so that was a good thing. But people still set up fireworks throughout the city. Especially right on the corner of the block. There's fireworks at the fireworks at the fireworks. I'm like, shit.
Why do you people like fireworks so much? Why?
They like the pretty pictures.
Have you ever been there? If you've not been there, then you don't know what fireworks actually mean. I hate fireworks. I hate fireworks so much.
that sound before you hear the explosion, that sounds like an incoming shell to a lot of soldiers.
God, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Because that is one sound when everything gets dead quiet. Somebody hears that sound, everything gets automatically dead quiet, no matter what.
Ugh. It's not possible to describe the feeling that you have when the shells go off over. I was at Disneyland when my PTSD really started. So Disneyland was, the shells went off over Fantasyland, and I lived with it. I it's fine. I can deal with that. Last year, when shells went off over my house, I was lost, man. I was lost. I could not deal with that. That memory and that pain of what was happening in 2003. And then also last year, I could not deal with it.
Well, now you know what to do on New Year's Eve this year, right? It's going to be basically the country's supposed to be reopened, and people are going to be gathering and lighting fireworks.
I know. The worst part is when this is going to sound racist. It's not racist. When Mexicans bring up shells and artillery shells, literally, they like drop the artillery shells and they go off. When Mexicans do that on 4th of July or New Year's Eve, it is literally a fucking mortar shell that goes off, and oh God, it hurts. It so hurts my brain.
Yeah, when they shoot guns in the air with live ammo, that's fodder. Somebody's going to be fodder right there. So I'm glad my roof is thick enough. I live on the top floor of my building. I'm glad my roof is thick enough.
Nuts, man. It's nuts. Why do people do that?
I think it's cultural. I think it's Chinese hair. Goes back to China. They lit the fireworks and the noise to scare off the spirits during celebrations, and especially during weddings.
It is a Mexican heritage. So for the quinceañeras and things like that, they do the mortar fire.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, it's Mexican heritage. I'm not that guy. I lived through the fuck all of Iraq, and I don't ever want to live through that again. And so when it comes to the mortar rounds going off at 4th of July, I fucking hate it, man. I hate it.
Sorry to hear that, dude. Well, take another drink.
Yeah, it's fine. I just
Yeah, I can understand, but I can't actually sympathize because I don't have PTSD for that.
I just don't like remembering, Iraq 2003. I don't like remembering it. And so when the mortar rounds go off over my house, I have to.
Then think about before I came on here, there's actually talking about Star Trek and religion.
I have to live through that again every time when it happens over my house, So
Yeah, dude.
I'll get over it, I'm sure.
You're doing your comfort thing, right?
Lots of booze.
Okay. Just want to make sure you're doing your comfort thing. Something that comforts you. Some people read a book or do crossword puzzles. Some people drink. So I comfort you. I'll make sure you're doing your comfort thing, man.
I don't like I don't like fireworks.
I was never really into fireworks as a kid. I'm like, okay, boom, pretty pictures. Okay, I get how they work. Chemical reaction. Yeah, I understand it. I don't see the beauty of it. Okay, nice. Pretty, but yeah, I don't see the really attraction of it. I was never into fireworks. But every single woman I've ever dated was.
The best time I ever had was with an M80. So
you ever put one down the toilet? Oops, the toilet's bathroom's closed, the hall's flooded. School's gonna be closed for the rest of the day. Okay. There's no cameras in the bathrooms at school.
All right. Folks, you know what? I've had 6 people in. I've had an average of 10. So I'm actually pretty impressed with how many people wanted to be on my live stream this morning. Thank you so much, Elihu.
Thank you, Master CCDV, for having me on here.
Jedi Bill, Tiki of Doom. I'm gonna call it a night. Call it an afternoon, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta go to the store because I'm out of tobacco. I need an onion and I want some soda.
So I will see you all again later on today. Obviously, I will be on other folks' channels. So have a great day, everybody. I love you. And
live long and prosper.
Good day. Live long and prosper. Yeah.
Party on, dude.